beers.
Really?
This guy. Yeah, dude, I'm at 98 followers. I'm not mad about it.
That's, that is, I'm very impressed. This has gotten off the ground too fast.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks, I think, 3 or 4 weeks.
And
So,
you've streamed like a million times. Like you're
yeah.
streaming 5 times a week, probably, right? At least.
Three. Just 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
I've
seems like way
specifically
more.
done Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's really all I've done. So, I'm I'm doing all right. I'm not mad about it.
No, you are doing really good. So what's your game plan? You doing Renegade?
I was thinking about that earlier. I don't think so. I think we're gonna go Paragon.
Hell yeah, that's my fucking brand, dog.
Yeah.
Are you doing male or female?
Male. Yeah.
Welcome to
Nice.
Alliance Military.
Though there
Database.
is one that is like Space Ellen
Classified
DeGeneres.
information requested.
That's true.
Be it on your head if you don't play with Space Ellen.
I've
Are we live?
exited host mode. What does exit host mode mean? Oh, because I'm not hosting anybody now. Okay, that's right.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
What's up, yo?
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Do we have anybody watching?
No. Oh
Establishing
yeah,
secure
we got
connection.
Moon Viewer.
Secure
Moon Viewer.
connection
Fantastic.
confirmed.
It might be you.
It's
It's not
actually
you.
not. All right, John. So I think you hit enter new ID to get like custom
Yeah.
face.
Please log in to access your profile.
Yeah, we'll do.
Please
we'll do
log
a custom
in
face.
to
We'll make
access
that
your
over.
profile.
Nice.
Pud Nipple. Oh, Pud Nimple says. Pud Nin Pie. I can't read. Says, yo Nick.
What's up, man?
Oh no, we're not gonna do that. That's not my name. There we go.
Yes, it is. That is correct.
That's not what we say. It's not hefty. It's Patsy, they said.
It is.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Patricia.
I love this. I love the data corruption.
Please reconstruct
Like,
profile.
ooh, we got a reconstruction profile. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
It's very
Confirm
good.
pre-service history.
So this is actually kind of important. I don't remember last time you played this game.
Oh,
This
yeah,
actually
it's been
does
a bit.
come up a lot, especially with humans, like how they interact with you in the game.
Yeah, and it says it at the beginning, like it's like, oh yeah, he was Alliance military, so
Yeah, but even like, I think a couple of them have quests specific for the background.
oh really?
Yeah, that you
Oh.
can like stumble upon. A couple in the Citadel. I think one of them on like a random planet. It's been a while.
Confirm psychological confirm
wanted?
pre-service history.
So
Yeah, I think we're gonna go space here.
you get to choose. You get to choose
Confirm
your history, and then you get to
psychological
choose your like psych profile.
Right.
And I think, yeah, I'm not sure how many missions there are. I think there's just 3, but there's a couple more
Confirm
permutations. I'm not
military specialization.
So
Sure. What are you gonna go with?
So I did War Hero, Space War Hero.
Confirm confirm
And then
military specialization.
Specialization wise, man, I honestly hate the biotic stuff. I can't
I
stand it.
love the biotic stuff, but not in this game. Like, it's not fun in this game.
Confirm
I think you can
facial
play soldier and engineer in this game, and everything else is basically like unplayable.
Yeah.
And then by Mass Effect 2, it is like everything works and is great, but and you can change your like class. Even if you import this character, you can change your class in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. So you went with soldier.
Yeah.
It's just easiest.
We're gonna have that thick boy neck.
You gotta get that
Thick boy
thick
face.
neck.
Oh,
You gotta get that
everything
wide.
is just gonna be.
It's like no middle sliders, Monster Factory style.
Yeah, we're
He's
just gonna.
look at this. Just look at this guy. He's terrible, and I hate looking at him.
Let's see, eye shape.
Oh.
Let's do
Oh,
semi-angry.
Ooh, just so sleepy. He's like a cartoon dog.
Yeah, we're gonna get those low eyes and far eyes.
Why?
And
Just why is that?
let's get those
Oh my god.
far out eyes and what about
Yeah.
our brows? Oh, we're gonna
Can
be
you
we're gonna be
rotate him?
pleasantly
Can you
surprised.
rotate him, or is it just always straight on?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
look at that ugly mug.
It's bad.
He's always
one's
just
gonna-
gonna be surprised.
You can kiss 3 people in this game, and none of them are gonna want to kiss you back. I don't even think Liara will, and she'll kiss anybody.
Let's see. Oh, let's get
Give me that weak jaw.
Oh no, we can't have that weak jaw. We can't have a weak jaw and a fat neck.
Give the
Gotta have that
weak
fat
jaw,
neck.
just fat neck, weak jaw, just like me.
Oh, look at them jowls. Look at them jowls move.
Oh, homie.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so pretty.
it's bad to look at, is what it is. Ooh, oh yeah. Give him those real full, just those full lips. Mm-hmm.
What about mouth depth? Mouth depth.
I want this mouth to die.
Just very in.
Just
mouth.
It looks like he's lost some teeth to, space accidents.
And then we give
No
him
prosthetic teeth.
Also, them thin lips. But his
Thin
mouth,
lips, but full. They're full, but thin. Oh, this guy, I don't want to even talk to him at a party. He I don't like him.
I don't know. He looks like my favorite guy on the Citadel. Oh man, that nose change. All right,
It's
let's
just
go.
bad. When you import this character into Mass Effect 2, it won't know what to do.
It'll readjust. It'll readjust.
It absolutely will be like, you mean this, right? And it'll be like your regular Shepard. It'll be like, we gotta, burn it down and start it over.
You gotta start again. You gotta start over. But that nose height, we're gonna make it high nostril.
You're just really making this dude look like someone that's gonna come to Sherlock Holmes' house and like try and frame someone for murder.
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly what he looks like. Oh, give him a. Huh. So it's just not good. I think a thick brow, like a real.
Ooh, there we go.
Thick. Yeah, it's that and a thick brow. Oh, I want caterpillars on this boy's face.
Let's see. Oh, some nice thick boys.
Thick boys on that. Good. Hair.
Can we give him some? Perfect.
Oh, that's so
perfect.
good.
But then
so good.
His facial hair needs. Oh, he looks like Chris Brown now.
Have you? He does look like Chris Brown.
He can't be
He
Chris
does look
Brown.
like Chris Brown. I mean,
we're gonna make him a little bit paler. Yeah, we're gonna make him a little bit paler.
You can change that scar.
Ooh, a nice big old chin scar.
Give him a Harrison Ford chin scar.
Mm.
Or a worse Harrison Ford chin scar. Sucks.
Mm.
He kind of looks like. Who does he look like?
I don't know.
He's
He
not
looks like
Chris
somebody
Bond
I
anymore.
don't want to play as. Actually,
I don't want to hang out with him. I don't want to look at him for 20 hours.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna. We'll change it a bit. Let's see. Let's how about
Randomize. And stop. Okay. Okay. Now he looks like he wants to fight. To bring it back to Harrison Ford, he looks like he wants to fight Blade Runner Harrison Ford.
That's true.
In a rainstorm.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad look. I'm into it.
Let's still give him some nice.
Let's beard this boy.
Some nice fishtail hair.
I'm not getting any beards. Is the problem?
Here, let's see. Can we? Oop.
Yeah. What styles we got for this boy?
Ooh.
Just.
Croissant.
Okay. So put the facial hair color to black so we can really see what it is, and then you can adjust it afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it's also because I have low graphics on. I'm gonna have to update those.
Yeah, it's just a very smudgy sort of
You know,
it looks
I'm
like
okay
he
with
got
this.
like too into the chocolate ice cream.
I'm okay with this guy. I'm okay with how he looks.
Yeah, I'm okay with him. Let's
Hey,
change that hair
Daryl, what's
color.
going on? Change the hair color.
Let's get some platinum blonde. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a Daniel Craig looking space. So excited.
I'm John Shepard.
John Shepard, space boy.
Space boy. Space
He's
boy.
a space. You should rename him Space Boy Shepard.
I don't know if I can go back that far.
Facial identification.
I can't go back that far.
Ah, that's upsetting. Oh, whatever.
I mean, everything else about him, I'm fine with.
Yeah,
I'm okay
it's
with
fine.
this.
You're gonna
For-
just put
for 3
put duct
games.
tape on his locker
Profile
in the Normandy
reconstruction
and
complete.
like cross out Hefty and put in Space Boy.
Space boy.
Identification
Yeah.
confirmed.
All right, combat level. We're gonna leave it on normal.
Yeah, you should.
Target assist. Low.
So target assist is not. Yeah, it doesn't really. Like it does either nothing or too much
Yeah.
in this game.
So we're gonna.
There's not
leave it
really.
off. And yeah, they can do their own powers and everything. Let's see.
All right,
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
go to space.
Commander Shepard.
Well,
I don't
what
think I
about
have
Shepard?
game mod
He's a
here,
spacer,
which is fine.
lived aboard starships most of his life.
Udina.
Military service runs in the
bitch.
family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz.
Dude,
Held
man,
off
all-
enemy forces on the
Basically,
ground until
all of the
reinforcements
people you
arrived.
interact with in this game are all in one
He's the
room
only reason the
talking
listener
about
is still
you,
standing.
and you're not there.
Yeah.
You can't question
And
his
it
courage.
seems pretty shitty to me.
Humanity
frankly.
needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
I'll make the call.
Nice, great, delightful. I love that Mass Effect is literally like putting electricity through dark matter. That would be like if Star Trek was called Warp Core. It sounds great, but really it's like if Star Wars was called Hyperdrive,
Right. Yeah.
which actually I guess is. Oh man, I love Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
Joking.
Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Yeah, I gotta change the settings one more time to lower the in-game sound and turn it up a little bit.
We are connected.
I can't hear the
Calculating
the
transit
noise
mass
at
and
all.
destination.
It's like coming over the my headset.
The relay is hot.
I
Acquiring
don't
approach
think
vector.
we can change that anyway.
All stations
I can
secure
turn
for transit.
myself up. I can't turn you up though.
Yeah. I love the. I see. I haven't seen this one in so long.
Board is green.
I love that it feels like it's even got a. It's got a film grain setting.
Yeah.
It feels like they were making like a 90s era sci-fi ship. Like that was the design doc of it.
Hitting
Right,
the relay
yeah.
in
I think that that's so
3,
awesome.
2, 1.
Like, you know, everything's a little sleek or whatever, but it feels like it was made in a like creature
Thrusters?
lab
Check.
or
Foundation?
like Hollywood
Check. Internal
like
emissions
effects
engaged.
studio.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All
Like, it
systems
doesn't really,
online.
especially this one. Like later on, they get their style down, and like it looks like the
1300 is
world it
good.
actually is in. But
Captain
in
will
this
be
one,
pleased.
it's very
I hate that guy.
sort of
Nihilus gave
like,
you a compliment.
I don't know. It just
So
feels
you
like
hate him.
a TV show.
You remember the
Yeah.
zip up
It's a
jumpsuit
space
on the
opera,
way out of the
like Star Wars.
bathroom? That's good.
Yeah.
I just jumped us halfway across
Man,
the galaxy.
Cadence
to
hit
hit a target
terrible.
the size of a
It's
pinhead.
very big
So
in
that's
the
incredible.
back bottom,
Besides, specters are
and I
trouble.
don't know how I
I
feel
don't like
about
having
it.
them
It's
on
a
board.
it's a fake mullet.
Call me paranoid.
It's
It's getting
but
there.
see,
They have a right to send
Logan says, "Oh
Oh,
God, Nick's voice."
Yeah, that is the official
Say what?
story.
Logan said, "Oh
Only
God,
an idiot
Nick's
believes
voice."
The official story.
what's wrong with my voice? It's
They
probably
don't send
bad.
specters on shakedown.
I'm just assuming it's bad.
So there's more going
Ew,
on here than the
gross, he
captain's letting
says.
Yeah,
Status report.
that's how I
Just
feel
cleared
most
the
of
mass
the time.
relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged.
At least you don't have to live with it,
Everything
man.
looks
Good.
This is just
Find
like
the
my
comm
life.
buoy and link us into the network. I want
He's
mission reports
He's
relayed back
kidding,
to
he
Alliance
says.
brass
I don't
before
think he's
we
kidding.
begin the prime.
Aye, aye, Captain.
But he does miss
Not-
both of
Better
them.
and he
brace
shouldn't
yourself,
be,
sir.
frankly.
I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Oh, I forgot that they introduced this like
I miss
not
that.
Saren,
You get that,
so you can
Commander?
just like kill a Turian Hurley.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always
not
sound a
Saren.
little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
It needs to just be amplified a little bit. Okay, okay, cool. Now I can do that, actually. So, Pudnimpa... I can't fucking speak. Patricia! What needs to be amped, do you think? The sound, his sound, or the game sound? Because I can turn both up, actually. His sound. Okay.
I don't know what I can do about that.
You can't do
It's
anything, but I can.
Brilliant.
Yes. Game sound is good. I'm gonna turn the game sound down now that I upped the other stuff. So here, go ahead and talk.
What is happening?
All right. And then that should be fine. Maybe. Oh, perfect.
Were you gonna?
Fuck.
Were you
I can't
gonna?
sound- Oh god,
Jesus Christ.
those crabby.
Were you
crabby
gonna
things.
mess with the graphic settings too?
Oh yeah, good call.
You said?
I'm
They're back.
gonna make
Talia.
it much prettier.
See, there's the film grain that I was talking about too.
Mhm.
You already have it checked, so it looks like a '90s sci-fi show.
Yeah. We're not gonna go ultra, I don't think. Let's leave everything. Everything else can stay how it is.
You know, I gotta be honest though. Like, even with the sort of muddy textures, this game is what 13 years old, and it still looks really good.
Yeah. Let's see. Did that help? Oh.
Yeah, I
God.
mean, it looks good.
I need to turn off the motion blur. I'm gonna make myself
Oh, yeah.
sick.
Oh, the motion blur's wild in this game. I forgot.
Yeah.
It is real serious too. Yeah, that's definitely better.
Let's apply that. Absalom13 says, "I want Nick to voice all of the characters."
I wish I had. See, I don't have any game audio, so I can't even really like make fun of their bullshit.
Oh, you don't have game audio?
No, not through my screen or not through my headset.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. Oop.
Oh well.
We're getting dragged. Right along.
I think that's actually pretty common with this kind of thing. I was watching a stream from one of the Drawfee people, the College Humor Drawfee,
Congratulations, Commander.
and
Looks like a smooth run.
they also
Ready
didn't
down
have,
to
like the
see Captain?
guest didn't have
Sounds like you
audio
don't trust Arturian
through their
guests.
headset. Man, he's
Sorry,
blonde.
Commander,
Like,
He's blonde as shit.
German engineering didn't
Logan
get
says,
caught
"Hey,
in
guess
trouble.
what? What's up?"
But you have
What's
to
up,
admit,
Logan?
something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I don't know what that means. Faces one, faces one, faces one, faces one.
I don't know,
You think the
I have no
Alliance
idea.
brass is holding out
but
on
I'm
us?
into it.
I
All
don't
we're
know
supposed to
what
do
That's
is
my
test
kink.
out the
Oh,
stealth
this is the
system. Why
space
is
racist,
Captain
isn't it?
Anderson in charge?
This guy,
When there's
this
no
guy is a
us,
space racist, and he's
Spectres
like,
are
I don't know about all these
operatives,
blue
top
people, and you're like,
Oh,
They send a
yeah.
spectre, a
Yeah.
Turian spectre.
All the
and you're like,
fishes.
hey man, it's cool if they're blue.
Oh,
Just leave me
10
alone.
Thanks, Logan. I don't know what a bit is, but thanks.
Bits. Wait, do you
What
really
do you
not
know
know?
about the stealth
Bits are like, bits
I
are
just know
money
It masks our location,
that
scans and sensors.
people can
Cut
give like
these
outside of
Normandy's the only
subscriptions.
ship with
Just
Oh,
like,
okay, cool.
yeah, yeah. So like
Why are we
freeform
full
donation type
Gotcha.
thing. Like bits
Skeleton
are
crew would be cheap,
Twitch's
less chance of
currency.
security leaks,
Okay,
too.
because Sam
Plus,
Sam
there's
donated
noise.
100 bits
Pretty
last week,
obvious the
which was
shakedown
awesome. I
was
just didn't know
just
what it
a
was.
Yeah.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander.
So
Around
like,
here
you
on
know,
Fort
I mean,
Texas,
allegedly you
I'm
get
not a
money
fan of being left in
from
the dark.
Info's
the
on a
subscriptions,
need-to-know
but
basis,
also
Just follow the
bits
orders
are
you're given.
like a
Understood,
secondary
Commander.
thing.
Yeah, so I'm affiliated, so I get like ad revenue and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And then subscription, it's like half. So if you subscribe with an Amazon thing, you get 250.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime.
Which is,
I don't know.
I mean,
will
that's
we? I'm
better
looking
than
for some
nothing,
real
you know.
action.
But
Yeah,
Sincerely
that's
hope
not
you're
bad.
kidding, Corporal.
Yo, so
Your
Dr.
action
Chalk
usually
was.
ends with me
I-
patching up crew
I don't
members
know
in the
how
infirmary.
loud the, again, I don't have game audio, so I don't know how much I'm like talking over these people, but Dr.
Completely.
Chakwas
Sorry, Commander, but
is a
I've never been on a
the
mission like
actress
this
who
before,
plays
not with
her
the Spectre
is
on board.
like a British
You treat
character
this like every
actor,
other
and
assignment
I
you
saw
had, and everything
her
will work
on an
out.
episode of The
Nothing
Next
for me to
Generation
say.
last week,
You proved yourself
and I
a
was like,
blitz.
she was like a
Everybody
Romulan
knows what you
captain,
can do.
and I was like,
This is my big chance.
I know who
need to
that
show the
is.
brass what I
Like,
can
I was
do.
like, I've heard that name a million times. And what I was remembering was she's also
young,
the
Corporal. You
admiral,
have a long
the
career
Republic
ahead of you.
admiral
Don't do
in
something
Knights of the Old
stupid to mess it
Republic.
Don't
really,
worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw
Yeah,
this
so I
up.
remembered that, and then I looked
captain's
her up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's who she is.
Goodbye.
And then I was like, oh shit, she's also Dr. Chakwas, who you get drunk with in Mass Effect 2. So that's fun. And I apologize to anybody in chat who hasn't played this game before, and I'm just yelling over it. But I mean, honestly, that's what you're here for, right?
the yelling, yeah. Nihilus.
Commander
The
Shepard.
yell-
So,
yelling over it.
are you on your
Hey, look,
computer?
I'm
right?
not Sarah. I am on my computer.
Why don't you pull up Twitch on your phone?
The captain said he'd meet
Because
me.
of the lag,
He's on his way.
and then I'll just be hearing myself echoing.
Oh,
the
yes.
microphone.
World we're going to.
You can just mute it.
Eden Prime. I've heard it's
No-
quite
Oh
good.
yeah, so I can see the chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene,
Nihilus,
tranquil
don't be a
sea.
bitch.
His name's
Times
literally
become something of a
Nihilus.
symbol
Like,
for your people.
they didn't even try.
Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also
These people are
protect
kind of
them.
mean. Yeah, dude, they suck.
How safe is it really?
Oh
You
yeah,
know
for sure.
something?
Your people are still newcomers,
Your
Shepard.
people.
The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly
So
ready for
the
this?
Turians are based on Romans. Like so they're
This machine
very
is far more than a
militaristic.
simple shakedown run.
They've got like a
I
rigid
figured there was something
society.
you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert.
And
That's why
cool.
we need
I'm in
stealth
the
systems
chat, y'all.
operational.
F's in chat for
What's the payload, Captain?
T's in chat for
research team.
Turians.
Unearthed
for
some
Turians.
kind of beacon
T for
during
Turians.
an
So they got
expedition.
like a real rigid society.
Prothean.
The reason they're all like
I thought the Protheans
carapace
vanished 50,000
is
years
because
ago.
their
Their
sun
legacy still
is like
remains.
super close
The
to their
mass relays
planet
the Citadel
or
Starship drives.
really
It's all
hot,
based on
like a
Prothean
big star,
technology.
This
and
is
it's like
good.
irradiated their
The
whole
last time
planet.
humanity made a
So
discovery
they-
like this, it jumped our
yeah,
technology
they need
forward
that.
200
So they
years.
evolved.
Eden
this
Prime
way.
doesn't have the facilities to handle
T's
such
in chat?
changes. We need to bring the beacon back to the city.
But yeah, anyway, so like they all have like compulsory military
this goes beyond mere
service
human
as
interest,
part of their
remember?
like
This discovery
society
could
and all
affect
this
every
kind of stuff.
species in Council
So they're
space.
kind of dicks.
It never hurts. to
They
have a
like
few
are,
extra
they're all
hands on
about
board.
The
space.
beacon's not the only
war.
reason I'm here,
Yeah.
Shepard.
Nihilus
And how
wants to
humans
see you
suck.
in action, Commander.
Yeah,
He's
they're
here to
also
protect you.
for the people who don't
What's going on,
know,
Captain?
were the
The
first.
Alliance
Well, they're
has been
probably
pushing us
explaining
for a
this
long
in the
time.
game, but they were the
Humanity
first
wants a larger
race
role in
that
shaping
we
interstellar
like they were
policy.
first contact.
We want
um,
to say with the Citadel Council. The
for
Spectres
humans.
represent the
We came
Council's power and
through
authority.
the
If they accept
Arcturus
human
relay,
direct,
which was
that's
inside
how far the
Pluto,
Alliance has come.
like buried in the
You
ice of
held off
Pluto.
enemy assault
There was a
with
mass
good
relay in there,
single-handed.
and we went through
Showed
it,
not only
and we
courage, but also incredible
established a
skill.
colony,
That's why I
and
put
then
your
the
name
Turians were like,
forward
"Oh, I
for
don't
the
think so,"
Spectres.
and they smacked
Why
humans
would a
around for
Turian
like
want a
a
human
month,
Spectres?
and then
Not all
the war
Turians
ended,
resent humanity.
and that was I think like 20 years before this game.
We see what you have to offer to the
Really
rest of the
interesting.
galaxy and to the Spectres.
Some of us see the
We
potential
are
in
an
your
elite group.
species. Some of
Yeah,
us
Rare
need
to
to
find
die.
an individual with the skills. we seek.
Absolutely,
I don't
Garrus
care
is
that you're
the
human,
only
Shepard.
one that's
I
good.
only care that
Garrus is a badass.
Yeah, well, Garrus
I
is
assume
great, and
this is
then
good for the
the
Alliance.
Vetra
Earth
from
needs this.
Andromeda
Yeah.
is also.
We're counting on you.
Vetra's dope.
I need to see
She's
the
not
skills
as
for
good as
myself,
Garrus, but she's
Commander.
pretty close. Like
Eden Prime
if
will be
that
the
game
first
was
of
better,
several
I think she would.
So,
You'll be in charge of the
Patricia,
ground team.
Turians, you'll
Secure the
find
beacon and
out.
get it
You'll
onto the
find
ship
out.
ASAP.
They're yes.
Nihilus will
The answer
accompany
In
us
this
to the
game,
mission.
in this game,
Just give the word.
the bad guys are Turians.
We should be getting
Spoiler
close
alert.
to Eden.
The
Captain, we got a
race,
problem.
they're
What's
part of the
wrong, Joker?
council. So
Transmission
there's like
from Eden
4
Prime, sir.
main
You better see this.
races. There's the
Bring it up on
Turians,
screen.
the Asaris, the what are the frog people?
Oh,
Solarians. The Solarians
yeah,
and the
this
humans.
hilarious.
Yeah, the Solarians. So the Turians are friend, but the bad guy, Oh, is that Emily Chess?
What a boy! What a boy! Oh, I don't have Sushi Kun in the stream. What am I
Oh.
doing?
Heavy casualties.
Sick.
We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere.
What's up, Emily? Thanks for listening to me yell about Space Boys.
Space Boys.
Yeah.
We'll put him on the left.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all.
That's what you
This goes
can.
dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Somebody said something to me about the whole fish aids thing the other day.
Fishies.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other
Yeah,
alliance
that was
in the
a-
area.
that was a
Oh
rough
man,
day.
that was our
Take us in, Joe.
that was our
Fast
darkest
and
hour.
quiet.
Oh, it was
This
Randy.
mission just
Randy
got a lot
posted
more
something on one.
A small strike team can move quickly
On a
without
post.
drawing attention. It's
He
our
was
best
like,
chance to secure
Sushi
the
Kun went to the doctor or something. I was like,
Grab your gear
oh.
and meet us in the cargo hold.
For
remember
anyone
that.
on this stream who wasn't in the marching band
Tell
with the
Alenko
two
and
of
Jenkins
us,
to see that, Commander. You're going in.
It was
we
bad.
are shitheads, and we're shitheads, and I guess continue to be, to some degree, shitheads.
Balancing.
And it's really
Engaging stealth systems.
No, dude, take it seriously. Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Somebody was doing some
Yeah,
serious
so
digging
it's not
here,
just
Captain.
good and evil. It's you'll
Your
you'll
team's
see
the muscle
more
in
as
this
we
operation,
go.
Commander. Go
Yeah.
in heavy and head straight
Like
for
this
the dig
is
site.
kind of setting up.
What about survivors, Captain?
I've talked
Helping
over
survivors is a
all
secondary
of the
objective.
exposition.
The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching
Yeah, so there's not like
Compound
an evil race really. There are like
You're coming with me?
killer robots.
Oh yeah.
I move faster
those
The
are-
Geth,
that's
well,
the-
the Geth is what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, the Geth.
They're not
Knowledge will
really
stand out ahead.
evil. They're
You feed the
just
status
like
report throughout the
were
mission.
mistreated by the
Otherwise, I want radio
people, by the
silence.
race that created them, and they're kind of,
Captain. The mission's
you
yours
know,
now, sir.
they're
Good luck.
an enemy race sort of.
We are
of
approaching drop point
synthetic
2.
beings. And then, you know, I don't want to spoil the plot of the game, obviously, but you know, as far as organics go, there's not really enemies. There's just people. It's like a really well thought out universe.
We're gonna make it a little bit prettier.
Salute to the fish. We got Chopin here too.
Yeah, they're. I guess
What's
waiting
happening, Andy?
on what's his name's Scott's thing.
Wait, Scott streams too?
No, trivia. Scott does trivia.
Oh, that's cool.
So that should be prettier now. A little bit. Oh god, what happened here? Okay, I need to figure out the damn controls. Okay. So right click.
I can't even help you.
Yeah. I've only played on but it's let's see, how do I switch guns? How do I swap guns? Okay, so it's
Got 99 loft balloons over there.
yeah. So I generally use the pistols and the shotguns, believe it or not.
In this version, or in this game, they're pretty good. I always use the assault rifle. For the most part.
Let's see. I don't like that it's not really. Ooh, and okay, I like them all. Whatever. Shove and dope. Oh, we will salute the fish. Oh, I forgot to put the things up. My bad, Logan. Damn it, I didn't even think about it. We'll take those. So Logan, I don't know if you saw, Logan made some really badass emojis for the stream. He made this a Sushi Kun one.
Yeah. You sent it to me. That's so awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's so cool.
They're badass. Oh, okay. I'd have to wait anyway.
They
so.
look great too. Like they are very well done. Good job, man.
Did I not? Am I not going the right way? No. It's this way, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, there's rocks in the way. Rocks fall, everybody dies. All right, now what are we doing? And there's no sprint, right?
There is. I think you gotta have your gun holstered to like really sprint. I could be wrong.
Oh, this one. Duh. All right, we're gonna check the the controls. That'd be easier. All right. Storm is shift.
Oh yeah.
Oh, toggle movement.
But it's like
speed.
real.
Oh God.
It's real short.
All right, so
Give me
there's
1 second.
walk,
I'm having some.
and then there's run, and that's it.
Yeah. And storm is like
The-
5 feet of it, basically.
Yeah.
It's like to close that last couple feet.
Yeah, it's really not anything.
There's a lot of like running for like running 1 speed for like
Oh no, Jenkins, my favorite character in the whole
30
game.
same thing happens. Jenkins. 1 second.
And we've already leveled up. Awesome.
Very dope. So you use pistols and shotguns. So every single point in pistols and shotguns, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't like that I can't unlock shotguns yet, technically. But...
I always use assault, honestly, because they got the range and stuff, you know.
Mhm.
Pistols and shotguns are good too. I always take the like passive effect stuff, like assault training,
Yeah,
as well.
I took
Like
the,
especially early on. Yeah. God, he's so blonde.
Did that actually did it, right? Level us up? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh,
I mean, you
no.
can.
Jenkins. No, Jenkins, no.
shields. We're out of chance.
Sucks to be Jenkins these days.
Was that
We'll see that he receives a
a
proper
reference
Aye,
to
aye, sir.
Leroy Jenkins? I didn't even think about that till just now.
This is 2007. I can't. Isn't that early? Too early for that?
2005 came out. 2005 was WoW.
Oh man, and that was like right when WoW came out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Either way, if it is, I wouldn't be surprised. But I didn't really think the timing came off on it, but I could be wrong. I don't really know.
Let's go.
Still haven't.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard.
For the war, I love
Alright.
it.
Lots of bodies. I'm
I
gonna
just
check it
don't
out.
do
Yeah.
ever.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Yeah.
So we'll take these. The medi gel. Don't you shoot at me. Cool.
All clear.
Oh, not what I wanted. Oop, double sorry, Caden. Ashley Williams, coming in hot.
She's like very Kimberly Power Rangers in this costume. It's, I mean, the colors are reversed, but it is like real Power Rangers-y.
So Patricia, these are the Geth, these robots.
Yeah, the ones that I mentioned, the synthetics. And they look like, well, the robot from the Netflix Lost in Space is like 100% a ripoff of the Geth.
Absolutely.
And that was a big reason that I didn't watch that show until last week. So, you know. I got a,
Gunnery Chief Ashley
when you're done
Williams of the
shooting
212.
these
You the one in
boys,
charge here, sir?
I've got
Are you wounded, Williams?
my,
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing
the
serious.
team's call is frozen.
The others weren't
The
so
screen.
lucky.
If you can like unshare your screen and start sharing again.
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
fix
let
it.
me- How a boot?
Until last week. Yeah. I did just watch I watched the pilot for Lost in Space last week. It's pretty good, actually. Like, I wish I had watched it earlier.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't
Did
think
that
any of
fix
the
it?
others.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one. left.
Your screen's loading back in. We'll see.
This isn't your fault, Williams.
You
You
can
couldn't
go
have done
ahead.
anything to save
I'm at the very least
Yes,
I'm watching
sir.
on the stream.
We held our position.
Oh,
as
you
long
may
as
have
we
shared the
could,
wrong
until
window.
the
I've
Geth
got your,
overwhelmed us.
like
haven't been seen outside the
Chrome browser.
Oh, I hit it so that it would do the full application window.
Oh wait, here we go.
Oh,
Okay, we got it.
Now I turned it off.
Yeah.
Come on, guy. Come on, guy. All right, I'm gonna leave it as that, and I'll
Caden's give.
join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Well, after that, they
Yeah,
just
we're not
kind of
gonna-
Move out.
I'm here for all of the story mode stuff, or story mode stuff, like the, you know what I mean. But where's the pistol? Cool. But right now, I just kind of want to get through it.
Oh, I feel you. This is Eden Prime, right? Is that what this planet's called?
Yeah.
It's kind of a slog. It's like all exposition. It was a reason that I had trouble getting through this game in like early high school when it came out. The first couple hours are just a real huge exposition dump, and it needs to exist, but it's like kind of hard to get through. God, the cover system is so it's so bad.
All right, we leveled up again.
Nice.
Oh god, I keep throwing those goddamn grenades.
Yeah, 100% classic Bioware starter planet. I mean, at least it's not Taurus, which is like at least 4.5 hours of game, maybe
we'll know
6.
more after we check out the research camp.
If you don't know
You
where
think
you're
anyone
going.
got out of
If
here
they were
alive?
lucky, maybe.
But see,
hiding up
but
in
then
the
it
camp.
dumps
It's just on the top of
you right onto the Citadel after this, and it takes, I mean, that first Citadel portion is.
It takes way too long.
You pick up the economics stuff really, yeah, it takes a real long time. I remember the first time I played it, I had been going for a real long time. And then there's like one section of the Citadel that is like the police station, and then like and I'd been on the Citadel for so long, and then I discovered that area, and there was like 4 more quests I had to do before I could even leave. That's like where you get Garrus and Rex.
Yeah.
I think. Brutal.
All right, so we can unlock shotguns, and we'll take the first point in shotguns, and then let's put a point in.
I think you need to take some in Charm and Intimidate.
Yeah,
early,
I agree.
so that you have enough for stuff. If you're going Paragon, Charm obviously is what you want, but.
And you can only do 3 options, right? Or 3 levels of it, right? Or does it open up out to here?
I think it may open more later, but I think it's worth putting at least 1 point in right now, just to get ahead, because you're not having any real trouble with the combat rate. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Patricia, that's absolutely right. They are world building, and it's great. Like, it's my favorite video game world. I think it's the best thought out video game world.
They're still alive.
There is, like, even over Bethesda stuff. But this game suffers from it because it's not that long. This game's like 20 hours, and I feel like you spend the first 5 just really learning what is up with this world. It doesn't feel as like natural as it does. Husks are so fucking.
They're overpowered,
gross.
man.
Oh yeah, they really are. Especially the red ones are in the second game, but man, those red ones, they will put you right in the ground.
Yeah. Amber says hi. She's watching us.
Hi.
She's watching. Always watching.
Brilliant. From the shadows. And you honestly too, the thing with the Husks is it's like, I mean, I get it. You're, mechanical zombies or whatever. But do you really have to impale people with zombie robotics in them? I feel like there's a better way.
Wait, I'm so confused on what's going on.
You're trying to unlock this door. It's like a puzzle. But I've never seen this kind before in the original game. Like on Xbox, it's not like this. This must be a different puzzle.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Let's see.
Yeah, Xbox, it was like you hit the buttons.
Yeah. I'm remembering the ones where you connect the circuits, but I think that's Mass Effect 2. I don't even know what this one is.
Wait, is this? Okay, I think I figured it out. We'll figure it out before we move on. Okay, so.
You're going to have to do this same puzzle 8 million times.
Yeah, I know.
Throughout the game, so you might as well figure it out now.
There we go. So the orange, you can't get, you have to get through, pretty much. You can't touch the orange blocks. They won't let you through. And if the red ones hit you,
don't worry,
go back.
We'll protect you.
Oh, so it's like Frogger, but
yeah.
circular.
Patricia, that's what I thought. I thought line up the orange and the red, but none of them were syncing together, so that didn't. It wasn't letting me doing it.
Monroe and I stayed behind to help pack up.
There's so many scientists that have fucked up things, and now they're locked behind doors in this game.
Williams,
and you walk in, and they're like, "Here's exposition.
It's like
here's why all the things are shooting at you." How many people do you have watching? I can't tell.
There are. It says 11 right now.
Hell yeah. It's hype. Very hype.
Yeah, we got 11
I feel like
people.
the armor in
I meant to
Shepard's
put on the
armor
armor.
this game has such massive shoulder pads.
It's like it has such a massive effect.
Oh my god. I'm the call.
Sarah.
Saren. Here's our guy.
Okay.
Ugly beady eyes.
There's Saren. They never explain why Saren looks so
This
janky.
isn't your mission, Sarah.
I mean, obviously he's
What
like,
are you doing here?
Whatever, under control. But like he has like weird head fins that no other Turian has.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to
They
get
like
here.
never explain
The
what's
situation is
that.
bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, I was wrong earlier. You don't kill this guy. Saren does.
Saren does.
Oops.
What is that? Off in the distance.
What is that off in the distance?
Look at the
Alright, so we can snipe these guys from here.
I mean, not with. Well. I mean, it's not like Halo. Oh, it does have a scope on the pistol.
No, that's a sniper.
You're using a sniper rifle with no points in it? How do you even hit? You lucky to hit a barn door? It's just because you're, the world's greatest gamer.
Oh shit, I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, dude.
How do I? Oh, not the button I wanted, but it's okay. Oh, also not the button
Okay,
I wanted.
you found punch. Good. Delightful.
Jesus. Okay, how do I heal? Not graphics. Controls. First aid is F. That makes a lot of sense. I don't like Hayden anyway, so I don't mind him dying.
So you already.
Yeah, I've
made
already
your
made my decision.
You know Ashley's a racist, right?
Eh.
All right.
Everybody stay calm out there.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around
Oh,
the
look.
shed. They would have found us for
More
sure.
people with bowl
Owe you their
cuts.
lives.
I still can't believe it.
They all
When we
got
saw
ugly
that
ass
ship,
hair.
I thought
Oh,
it
it's
was
not
all
a bowl
over.
cuts. It's just a hat.
Showed up right before the attack.
I thought you had a Friar Tuck situation.
We made a break for the sheds.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Oh yeah.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Yeah.
Some guys at the spaceport were
Patricia's
running
in
a
my
small
D&D
smuggling
group,
ring. Nothing major.
and
In exchange
cool.
for a cut of the
we're not
profits, we let
we're
them
not
store
good about
packages in our
healing.
sheds.
Actually, we're doing
You're
like
breaking the law.
we don't have a healer.
We're
We
not
got like
hurting
7
anybody.
people in our party for this
Yeah, most of the
campaign,
time I
and
don't
like
even
none
know
of
what's
us
in
are
the
really
packages.
healers, and
Just thought there might be
we have a
something we could
rogue
use.
that
I found a pistol.
that,
It would
like
come in handy if
he's
those things
making
came back.
potions. So our
Probably
DM was
could
like, "You're
use
doing
that
like
later.
a Estus flask thing,"
We're
and I was
risking
like,
our
"I
lives
guess."
to save this colony.
Yes, Estus Flask.
You sure there's
because
nothing
Dark
else in
Souls.
here that could help us out?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one more thing.
Who's your
It's a
contact
cool
at the
setting that
spaceport?
we're doing right now. We have
He's not
talking
a bad
over
guy.
more
I don't want to get
exposition,
him in
but
trouble.
um,
Besides, I'm not a snitch.
it's like a Wild West
Okay, forget
setting, like, but after 1,000 years of storms.
Mhm.
So like, it got up to Wild West tech, and now we're like back to medieval, sort of, you know. And basically, we're monster hunters out in the wastes.
Cool.
It's cool. We're having a good time with it. We started it a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. This one with Phil and Megan too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. They're doing great. Phil is a warlock? No, druid who is a pacifist. So all of his stuff is geared towards like controlling the environment and that kind of stuff. And Megan's a necromancer.
Cool. Good.
And I'm an abjuration wizard, so we got 2 wizards on the party, a druid and a paladin. So we're like
a druid that doesn't
super
heal?
magical. Yeah, no, Phil's the druid, and Phil, he was like, I don't want to be a healer. I have an idea for this character. So he's not a healer. He's like straight up like finding people up, and you know.
All right, we're gonna run through the fire for this, and then try to get out and try to get there.
Oh yeah, Patricia once again. There are guns that are like legendary. Like there's like maybe 10 guns left in the world, and one of her character's main driving forces is that she wants one of these guns.
A Turian? You know him?
Turian, you know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with
God,
us.
he looks so
moving
much like
over
Daniel
behind
Craig.
those crates.
Like he's got like his nose is a little pointier, and he's way blonder than Daniel Craig is. But
Speaking
like,
up on us like that nearly got you
it's Daniel
killed.
Craig.
I mean, it's fucking
I'm
Daniel Craig.
sorry, I was my name's Powell. I
Look,
saw it
oh,
happen
here's
to the
another
Turian.
Friar Tuck hat.
The other one shot him.
They all have
I
those
need
nice
to know
little
how
caps.
Nihilus died.
Yeah.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your
He
friend
called him
showed up.
Saren.
He called him Saren.
My team's call finally caught back up. Are we on like a close shot of that dude?
Yeah.
And now went back wide. Okay, good. I was having some trouble. I'm glad my audio didn't mess up.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon?
We were told the Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed.
The
He hopped
graphics
on
are
a
like
cargo
good,
train
but
right after he
also
killed your
bad.
friend.
You know?
That beacon was
See, it
trouble.
doesn't look. See, like
It's
I've
gone
been
to hell since we
playing.
found it.
Well, like I
Just
said, I
that
played
damn mothership
KOTOR
showed up
last year
in the
again.
attack.
It doesn't look as good as
They killed
KOTOR.
everyone.
Like it looks like
Everyone.
literally
If
much
I'd been
worse than
behind the
KOTOR
crates, I'd be
does.
dead too.
It's obviously like an earlier
How come you're the only one
Xbox
who
360
survived?
game.
They
So they were
never had
working with a bunch
chance.
of different graphical stuff,
Wait a minute.
but they weren't
You
like
were
back
hiding
up to
behind the
like
crates
baseline
before the
quality
attack?
yet. They were like
I-
messing with shadows and
Sometimes
particle
I need
effects.
a nap to
You
That was what they were
survived
worried
because
about,
you're
it seems like.
lazy?
Yeah.
Mass
If you
Effect
hadn't
2, on
snuck
the
off
other
with that
hand, looks
nap, you'd
very
probably
good.
be dead just like
Still,
all
I
the
mean, there's
others.
some like weird
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
problems,
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to think about
like any BioWare game.
We
But
need to
Mass
find
Effect 2
that
looks
beacon.
good.
The cargo
Mass
train,
Effect
that's
1
where the
looks
other
like it was a
Turian went.
project. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were trying
I
stuff.
can't stay. I need to get away from all this.
We got some baddies.
Enemy contact.
Yes, indeed. I remember I had trouble with this fight. Like, way back. Like, 'cause there's just a lot of Geth. They've got a lot of cover.
Yeah.
And you're on this. I think you're getting on like a tram car, right?
Oop,
So
oop,
they have
oop,
yeah.
oop,
So they
oop.
have like all kinds of like Overwatch on you and stuff. Pretty rough.
Yeah, we got the big boy right here.
It's the big boy. Look at the big boy.
I think he's just gonna stand there.
See, I mean that's straight up. It's just the robot from Lost in Space. Like it looks exactly like it. Yeah, why did you decide to play Mass Effect 1? Patricia was asking in the chat.
Oh.
You just want to? Are you going to go through all Mass Effects, or like is it going to be your game besides New Vegas?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Mass Effect, some Witcher. I think I'm gonna do every other week or something. So like this week is gonna be Mass Effect, next week is gonna be Witcher.
I'll be happy to get on anytime you're playing Mass Effect. If people want me back. I just love this fucking game.
Why is it? Oh, he's down. So how is that supposed to? Biotic throw. I thought I did that.
You don't have biotics. You picked soldier, right?
Yeah, but it says tell him to use biotic throw.
Oh, telling Caden to. Yeah, I never really used the. I always just set the NPCs to like auto. I never really orchestrated them.
Well,
Or no,
okay,
that's not
so
true.
hold
This game
space
you
bar.
really do. You got to pull up like a power wheel. Not like a power wheels, but a power. Or like in this, it looks like on the PC version they put it in panes or whatever instead of a wheel. Thank you. I'm glad my commentary is very funny. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what to deal with.
Throw power. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry,
there it is.
I had my phone up on the screen over that, so you can hover, pull that pane back up. It should pause the game, I think.
Yeah.
So the powers are right there on the bottom row.
I
and
was
they
looking for a
indicate-
biotic throw. I wasn't looking for throw. So
Yeah.
I'm just.
And so it says up in the right up hand corner what the power is. Yeah, this is the part that always messed with me because I never like mess with sniper rifles or whatever. So it would just be shooting, and they have so much cover down through here. I'm Commander Shepard.
Dandolf
Selling
the Great.
is my favorite thing on the Citadel.
I do enjoy selling it.
You know, honestly though, he wasn't really selling out. He was basically like, well, I guess he was, but really he was doing it to like, cynically make money off of last people.
We're gonna run all the way up to this one and punch.
Nice.
Oh, that's a medical bag? Okay. We're gonna get closer. Let's not rush. Okay, cool. What is going on? Come on, come on, come on. What are you doing? Nice. And a level up.
Oh yeah, dude. Gandalf, I love Andromeda a lot. Andromeda doesn't deserve all the hate it gets. It's unfinished and it's unpolished, but it's a great game.
I
so
liked
good.
it. I really liked it.
I think honestly, like the only problem with it really was just the open world. You know what I mean? Like it just had problems that every open world game has. And because it wasn't as polished as people were expecting, because they basically released it in beta, you know, but by the time they patched everything up and by the time that they, you know, everything ironed out, it's great. You know, fish that thing out of the bargain bin for $5 and play it. It's awesome.
How do I tell them to heal themselves? Now is the question. I guess it doesn't matter right now,
Shout out Jeff, who texted me saying he was watching. I assume he's lurking
but
somewhere.
Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff? I
Hey,
think
got-
Jacob's is you, Jeff, by the way. Pretty sure.
Accept the
It's I think it's
charges.
his Twitter
Destroy the
handle
entire colony.
in the chat.
Leave no evidence that we were here.
I pre-ordered. I know I'm an idiot. I even did that with Anthem. Oof.
Man, Anthem. Okay, here's the thing about Anthem.
I never played
I
it.
don't really
I
like
don't have an opinion on it.
Here, Anthem has, and I'm not kidding, and I'm absolutely biased towards BioWare, but Anthem has the best combat of any video game ever. And the combat's flawless, and it's awesome, and it's fast, and it's super cool, and the story's cool, and the world's cool. But I don't really care to wait in lobbies for raids and stuff. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. And apparently the loot system wasn't that great. I didn't play it long enough
The
to
Geth must
really
have planted them.
to mess with
Hurry!
it.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
The DM for my work group for D&D was a big, and he played it for a long time, and he just ended up losing interest because it didn't keep him engaged. And the point of that game is to keep you engaged. So, the fact that it didn't was kind of a problem. Yeah, end game is exactly what the problem was. Apparently there was just, when you finish the story, there's not really much else to do, and by that point the loot is sort of an untenable situation. Like you have to really get lucky to get good stuff. And that was the case middle of last year, so I don't know if they fixed it or whatever. But it seems to me like they've abandoned it, and just make Mass Effect 5. That's all I want anyway.
Set up some alerts. Set up alerts for what?
Like subscription alerts or something, I assume.
I did not get Half-Line retired, so that could be it. I don't know. Was there a? I got a follow. Oh, I got a follow. Thank you for following.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything that pops up on the screen yet. I gotta still set that up. Oh god, she's dead too.
You should get a Sasushi-kun that like swims across the screen every time.
I really should.
That would be delightful. See, man, this is such a hard part of this game. You were like, you're not. Well, 2 of your people are dead, but like, I don't know, man. See, it's rough. This is like a rough, bad fight.
Dude, I've never actually had an issue with this fight at all. I don't think.
Well, here's my thing. I wasn't like dying a bunch or anything, but it's always been very sort of, I don't know, a lot to do. You gotta like disarm the bombs. Is there a time countdown? Yeah, there's countdown. There's so much cover. There's so many Geth. It is. I don't know. It's a lot. I just think it's too much, especially for this early in the game. Like ostensibly, most people wouldn't be like familiar with the controls yet, or you know what I mean. And I think it's a lot to ask people to do so early on.
Dandolf, yeah, I have emojis that need to be approved. That's going to be one thing. I need to set up Streamlabs still to get all the cool stuff going. I only have one monitor and I use everything else. So like I see the chat on my tablet. So I'm not really. I don't have like oh shit.
Oh god. Oh.
Give me 1 second. I'll finish saying what I'm saying in a minute.
What's up, Nader Tots?
Nader Tots? My boy
Nader Tots in the chat.
Nader Tots in the chat. Yeah, so I use my tablet right now. It's just a bit easier than trying to set up a separate monitor. I don't have too much space here. So
I think you just got a better shotgun than the one you have right now.
We also leveled up, and I haven't done that yet.
Because you were too busy dealing with that hectic ass fight.
Yeah. Cool.
Man, that is a puzzle you straight up couldn't have done on Xbox, I feel like.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, let's see. So, that right now is the best one of those we had. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have the... Oh, jeez. I have the
Avengers
activity
like this...
feed
I'm sorry.
on the top, but it keeps closing out. So it says that you followed me, but... I don't know if I should sell all these. Here, we'll upgrade or we'll level that. equip that. I can't speak either.
You probably got better armor.
No.
It's just not gonna look as good.
It's armor that we can't wear it.
That is one thing I don't like about this game. Like, you want to be in the N7. You want to have that red stripe on your arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like famously dog shit stat-wise armor. Like, it's just not good.
Well, I can't remember which Dragon Age it is, which is another game I gotta do because I love Dragon Age.
I've tried to play it. I've gotten pretty deep. Like last year, I finally got pretty deep in it. And I love BioWare, but for whatever reason, I just haven't been really messed with Dragon Age.
It's like someone dropped.
Yeah, I have Dandolf. I have it's not review or something like that. It might be. I have something, but I don't. Here, I'm gonna pause. Actually, that might be better for me. I just won't know when that will.
Channel maintenance, the best part of streaming for sure.
Words, things in words.
Watch me set up alert tones.
See, but you're the only one that sees this, Nick. Everybody else sees the game still.
Are you not entertained?
Shit, I don't even remember what it's called. I installed it. I specifically installed it. And I used it once, but then it was like ugly in the corner of my screen. Restream, that's what it's called. Let's see. It might not even let me do it. Because I need to be in windowed mode for it, I think. But if that's the case...
So what does this do? It like...
So it pops up
puts your chat up on the screen?
Nate, you're going to have to walk me through that, dude. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, so see how there's this box right here now? On the in the middle of my screen?
That sucks. That very much sucks.
So,
and I hate it.
Let's see. It was
just like our first Space Boy, I hate to look at it.
Yeah. It won't let me move it now. God. But does it... And it doesn't even... It's not even going to pop up on the screen. So... I'm just going to close out of it, and I'll keep using my tablet.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably not shit to, do in media res.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it later.
No.
Streamlab OBS.
See,
you
and
can add alert source and. Okay, I'll do that. I won't do it now, but I'll do that later. I have it downloaded. I have everything like ready to go, and I think even in the stream right now, there's an option that says it's like the Amazon Prime alert thing or something. I don't know. I'll have to look, but do it off stream. Yeah, good call. Good call.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
We're all just shooting the shit right now. It's
that's fair. Frankly, I've been yelling over all of this exposition anyway. So if you were trying to follow this story, then you're out of luck.
Normandy.
I feel like it was a missed opportunity for them to not make like USB flash drives that were shaped like the Prothean beacon. They probably did in 2007. Then they had like 1 gigabyte maybe because it was 2007.
Roger, Normandy.
But if they
Standing
did
by.
one now, would be a whole teraflop.
A teraflop, a floppy terra. Oh man, shit's about to get real. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Somewhere they planned like an Elseworlds comic book where Ashley touched the beacon instead of Shepard.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it! It's too dangerous!
That happened.
Oh, he's so ugly. He's so ugly.
I think he's all right. I mean, he's very blonde. He looks like a German in an action movie in 1997. But I'm into that, and I think he's a handsome boy, as opposed to the just like monstrosity that we made first. I don't even know if anyone was watching while we were making that guy, but oof.
Damn, what just happened? So, you'll see.
They definitely explain
We
it, but if you want like a
identified the ship that
Chip
touched
Skylight,
down.
oh man, I forgot Liara's mom.
The Normandy,
That's Liara's mom.
a human
Oh yeah,
alliance
Liara's
vessel.
mom. Oh.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They
For
managed
sure,
to
a
save
diehard
the
villain.
colony.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely a
One of the
diehard villain for sure.
He is Severus Snape. Alan Rickman. I don't know why I thought
I-
Severus Snape first.
I have a machine gun now. Oh. But he's using, in fact, he's using shotguns and pistols this run.
Yeah.
So, Alan Rickman, he doesn't have a machine gun.
Nobody expects alien boobs, but here we are. Yep.
They are very low cut, like upsettingly low cut. And honestly, if you came to Mass Effect and weren't expecting alien boobs, my man, you're watching the wrong game.
You had us worried there, Shepard.
I'm a British character actor, and Nick was talking about me.
Minor throbbing.
Throbbing.
Nothing serious.
I forgot that your boy had a beard.
About 15 hours.
It didn't really show up
Something
in the
happened down there with the
game.
beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind
See,
of
now I
security
feel
field
like-
when
yeah,
I approached it.
Ashley,
You had to push
bitch.
me out of the way.
But I'm still gonna tell you not to blame
had
yourself
no
because
way
you
to
know
know
we're
what would
paragons.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload.
But this is
maybe.
Mila Kunis,
The
right?
blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant
She
and I
looks
carried you
like
back here to the
Mila
ship.
Kunis, like a
I-
lot in
I
this game.
thought
She doesn't really
Ashley
look like her
was.
so much. She
I
doesn't.
appreciate it.
No, it's not. No, it's for sure not Mila Kunis.
Physically, you're fine.
Actually,
But I
it
detected some
the model
unusual
looks like
brain
her.
activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid
Oh
eye
yeah,
movement.
that's right.
Signs typically associated with
See,
intense stress.
Carolyn Seymour.
Everything's
I saw.
muddy. Everything's
Sure what I
muddy
saw.
except for the eyeballs. They like got the eyeballs down. They got like real time
Nothing's really clear.
reflection in those things.
I better add
That's
this
what I'm
to my
talking about. It feels like a
report.
project.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our exo holding up, Doctor?
When all the readings look normal, I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
Yeah, no, you can't let her die. You just,
Aye,
you
aye,
just do
Captain.
it.
I'll be in the mess if you need me.
No.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Those. So I don't know.
like
You haven't
soldiers
watched
dying
the Next
under my
Generation,
command.
right?
No.
Jenkins
Oh,
wasn't your fault.
Kimberly Brooks, the
did a
actress
good
for
job,
Ashley
Shepard.
Williams, is from Baltimore.
That's
You
cool.
said you needed
Yeah.
to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you.
But no, I have not.
Things look bad.
I need to watch all of
Nihilus
the
is dead.
Star Trek.
The beacon was
The reason
destroyed and Geth
you
is
should.
invading.
I'm watching him right now. In fact, because I'm a big nerd, I'm watching him
I
in
didn't do
air
anything
date.
wrong, Captain.
So I'm
Hopefully the
right now.
council
I'm
can see
switching
that.
off between Next Generation and Deep Space Nine
I'll stand behind
because
you
it's
and your report,
1993 for me
You're a
always.
damn hero, my brother. That's not
Always.
why I'm here.
But
Sarah,
the reason I
Now
bring it
tell
up
me,
is because
Sarah's a
the
selector.
military uniforms in this are like
living legend.
the formal dress
he's
uniforms in
working
Next
with the Geth,
Generation. They got
Yeah,
like
he's
gold
gone
piping and
rogue.
stuff.
What's the
A
main
rogue
actor's name?
specter's trouble. Saren's dangerous.
Patrick Stewart.
And he
No.
hates humans.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different one. A different one. Don't worry about
Why?
it. Ignore me.
He
Deep
thinks
Space
we're
Nine?
growing too fast.
Yeah,
Because
We're
that's
the
a
galaxy.
Brooks.
No, I'm
A
thinking
lot aliens
of.
think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it.
I can't
But
remember his
Saren
name.
has
Oh
allied
my
himself
god.
with the Geth.
And I
don't
only
know how,
knew
I
him
don't know
from a
why.
show that he was in with Ray
I
Romano.
only know it had something to do
And
with
Captain
the
Holt.
beacon. You were there
Um,
just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything?
And this is a Star
Any
Trek
clue that might
main
tell
actor.
us what Saren was after?
Yeah, I thought so. I might be wrong.
So the main actors in Star Trek are Shatner, obviously, Patrick Stewart, Avery Brooks.
Just before I lost
Um,
consciousness.
No, it's not next.
I can't
generation.
remember
It's,
I can't remember what
A
Voyager's
vision.
captain's name
A
is.
vision of what?
And then Scott Bakula.
Scott
is on
Bakula.
it.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
us in
Yeah.
Becca. Yeah, maybe.
He was on a show with Ray Romano and then
Of course.
Captain Holt
We need to
from
report this to the
um,
council, Shepard.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What are we
Welcome
gonna
to
tell
the
him?
stream
I
where
had a
we
bad
list
dream?
Star Trek actors,
You don't
and it's
know what
happened
information
twice
is
now,
stored in that beacon.
and it's
Lost
all my
Protean
fault.
Technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it.
Jesus.
But I know
Dan.
Sarah.
Oh, Danielle.
I know his
Oh, my
reputation.
sisters.
He
My
has the
sisters
secrets
watching
from
the
the beacon.
stream. We got to be good.
He has an army of Geth at his
I mean,
command, and
I'm
he won't
always
stop
good.
until he's wiped humanity
You know this
from the
about me
face of the galaxy.
in my life.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's
Man,
not
I'm
that
still
easy.
just talking over
He's a
exposition,
spectre.
huh? It's
Yeah,
really hard
man.
for me
Go
to
anywhere.
not because I
Do
don't have any
almost
game
anything.
audio.
That's why
So
we
I'm
need
just
the
like
council
staring
on
at this
our
muddy game.
I think everybody gets it.
We
They
proved
get the
Sarah's
Yeah, they get
not
it.
a rogue, and
We
the
get it.
council
We get it,
won't
y'all. You're in
Just to put
space.
it into
I'll
regular
contact the
words.
ambassador
We're
and see
Commander
if he can
Shepard,
get us an
and
audience with the
we
council.
Commander
are
Shepard.
gonna go
He'll
do a
want to see
thing
us as soon as
on
we
the
reach the
Citadel.
Exactly.
should be
Let's have
getting
a very
close.
long conversation in a
Head up to the
med
bridge and tell
bay
Joker to bring us
with
into
bad
dock.
indirect lighting because it's space, and now I'm gonna walk away, but there's no door on that wall, so where would... Oh, never mind. There is a door. I thought it was oriented the other way in the room.
We never even leveled up. Alright. We're just gonna take both points in Charm and one in Intimidate. No, I don't want that one in Intimidate. So, Intimidate has nothing good for us, right? Since we're doing Paragon?
Well, so you put Charm in all... So, I mean, I guess. I mean, you're never going to take an Intimidate option if you're doing, like, real-ass, pure-ass, full...
We are going pure boy. We're doing pure boy, except for the
well,
one
here's the thing.
punch scene.
Here's the thing. I think you're gonna be doing side quests and junk, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So if you're just sticking in the main story, you're not gonna get enough XP to max out your stats. So I don't think you need to worry about Intimidate, but you know, if I was playing the full game, I would put points in Intimidate.
I'm glad you're
Also,
okay,
just because it
Crew
unlocks
produced some
dialogue
good news
options
after
that
what
like
happened to
wouldn't
Jenkins.
normally
Jenkins was a
be,
valuable part of his crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened.
you know,
If Jenkins
available.
was still alive,
You're a good soul.
thanks to
But since
you.
you're probably
That
not
means a lot to
playing
me.
all the quests
And
and
you never
stuff,
get
I would
used to seeing- Thanks,
I would
Commander.
not worry about it until later
Thanks,
on.
Commander.
Yeah. We are gonna try to have intercourse with Liara. That's who we're going
My
for.
space girlfriend. I guess my only girlfriend. Oops.
Is she your waifu?
She's my wife. She's my space waifu. Dialogue options. That just give me all your fucking credit. Yes. Very true.
So speaking of space waifus, I
Space waifus.
I was trying to show
Glad to
my
see you're okay,
girlfriend
Commander.
Your space waifu.
my
Glad to
space
see you're
waifu,
okay, Commander.
Inara,
Uh-huh.
right? She
And-
did not like Firefly.
Because of Inara?
No, she just didn't like it. She especially hated Kaylee.
Yeah, Kaylee isn't awesome. I mean, in real life, the actress is very cool and has good opinions, but Kaylee, the character, is not that great. You know, but meanwhile, like, I think Inara's awesome. She's, like, way ahead of her time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, like, sex positive and interesting and a cool character. Kaylee's not. Kaylee's just a mechanic.
I don't know. I think she's all right. I think.
Well, Kaylee's whole deal is that it's like, I'm a mechanic, but also a girl, and you're like, that. Who cares? Girls can be mechanics. What are you talking about? It's not that interesting. No, I love Firefly. I do. I got problems with it, but I'm surprised she didn't like it. I feel like most people do. Like, even if they're not big side.
Yeah, she's not a big sci-fi
Like, my
fan.
loves because it's he likes Nathan Fillion because Castle is like one of my family's favorite shows because we're white people.
Right, yeah. I've never seen
But-
an episode of Castle.
Dog, watch Castle.
I know.
It's very good. Super
hear.
fun. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go make
So, I mean,
fun
especially
of Seth Green for not having legs.
Good timing,
Oh,
Commander. I was just about
he
to bring
has
us into the
legs.
Citadel.
They just don't work
They're
good.
just robo legs.
They're not robo legs. He's got real legs. He's got real boy legs.
No, I thought he had robot legs. Oh no, they just
No,
break really
he's got like he's got braces like Forrest Gump. Before Forrest Gump ran out of his braces, it's unclear. What's up with Forrest Gump?
He just has no legs.
Welcome back to Forrest Gump Talk, the number one stream
Forrest Gump.
of Forrest Gump's legs. yeah, dude, I love the Citadel. It's such a cool sci-fi thing.
The size of that ship.
Who's named Bragg?
Ascension. Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Your worst nightmare.
Touchy, Joker.
I'm just saying you need firepower.
Senate.
I
Look at that
am the
monster.
Senate.
Its main gun could rip through the
The
barriers
Citadel
of
is
any
real,
ship in the
like,
Alliance fleet.
open in this game.
things on our side.
They made it, like, more, like,
Citadel control. This is SS.
perpendicular later on. Like, they thought wouldn't notice. Man, such a cool fucking shot. So cool. I love it. I always forget that it's in, like,
Roger, Alliance.
so it's all, like, cloudy and shit.
Yeah, see.
The disembodied voice. Yes, I am a disembodied voice. This is my true and final form. I've never had a body. And thank fuck, honestly.
I've never had a body. Thank fuck.
Thank fuck. They seem like terrible fucking
This
bad
is an outrage.
investments.
The council would step in if they
Yeah,
Can I
felt
get
that
F's in the
the
chat for
Victorian
Normandy?
F for the ins in the chat for Normandy and also Nick,
colonies on
who
the
is
borders of the Terminus systems.
me.
Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore
Okay,
a rogue
so
Spectre. I demand action.
again, I'm talking
don't
over
get to make
exposition, but
demands of the
these
council,
are the
Ambassador.
council races.
Citadel security
These
is
are
investigating
literally
all
the
charges
council
against Saren. We
who
will discuss
represent
the CSEC
all
findings
the
at
other
hearing,
aliens.
not
The
before.
Turian right here is an they are monogendered, they're all female, and they can,
Just the ground from
um,
Eden Prime.
I don't want to say mate because it's kind of gross, but they can
I
like
have
reproduce
that-
with
that's
genetic
okay.
material.
They're
Well, you know,
accurate.
they can reproduce with
They are.
genetic
Sounds like
material
you
from
convinced the
any
council to give
other
us an order.
race. So
They would
they
not
basically can marry
Saren is their
anybody.
top agent.
Well, they don't have
They
to
don't
get
like
married.
him
That's
being
not what I meant.
accused.
But they can basically like, you know.
Saren's a threat to every
Anyway,
human
they're
colony out
monogendered.
there.
They're all female.
He needs to be
And then the other
stopped.
one was
The council has to listen
Solarians.
to us.
Oh, the Asari
Settle
live
down,
a very
Commander.
long time. The Asari
You've
live like
already done more
1,000
than enough to
years.
jeopardize your
The
candidacy for
Solarians, on the
Spectres.
other hand, they're the
The
frog-looking
mission
ones.
on Eden Prime was a chance to
Are,
prove you could get the job done. Instead,
they're
Nihilus
like
ended up dead
most
and
of
the
their
beacon
stuff
was
is like
destroyed.
they're scientists and
That's Saren's fault, not
spies
his.
and
Then
that kind
we
of thing.
better hope this
That's kind of the
CSEC
personality
investigation turns
trope.
evidence to support
And
our
they
accusations.
live. They have like real
Council
short
might use this as an
lifespans. They live
excuse to
between
keep
like
you
20
out
and
of
40
Spectres.
years. They have like a very high
Come with me,
metabolism.
They have a high
I want to go
turnover
over a
rate.
few things before the hearing.
So
Shepard,
they're
you
real
must meet us at
short-lived.
the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get
You're,
in.
you're saying the Asari are the Donald Trumps of the galaxy?
And
That
that's why I
is
hate politicians.
unfortunate and not true. The Asari are more like, I don't even know. They're definitely not Donald Trumps. Donald Trump wish he looked that good.
Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh,
You're hacking into a senator's computer.
I am. Insufficient Omnigel.
Yeah,
That
Omnigel
just
is
means
something they don't mess
we're gonna
with, really.
Omnigel
After this game.
everything in here. Because what are space credits?
Space credit. See, it's so weird because, again, back to Star Trek. It's so weird seeing sci-fi like this where they have money. Because in at least the Next Generation, they like money's abolished.
Yeah.
They don't need it, which is like, you know, some pretty interesting shit. So to see something where capitalism made it to space is interesting and different. At least right now, because I'm just very much in Star Trek mood. Oh my god. Okay, so these are the L Corps. Oh wait, okay. So these are the keepers. They're basically little spiders that take care of the Citadel. The Volus are from the same star system as the Turians, and they are from like a high gravity planet, and they breathe methane, so they have to stay in these environments to make sure they literally don't explode from like decompression. And they're little capitalist douchebags, and they all suck basically. There's not like there's one cool Volus Volus. There's one cool Volus in the whole game series, and he's only cool because he's very high on drugs. And then the L Corps are these big elephant dudes. they speak in monotone, so they have to say what their emotions are, like with a descriptive word.
Yeah.
And they're they're also from a high gravity planet, like
You know who?
so high
I receive reports on all newly.
gravity that it only has plane, because no
Athena
like
is the virtual
plants
god.
What's your name?
My
can
name
grow.
is Cytheria.
I should be going.
Have a pleasant day.
I should go.
I should go. Yeah, Jeff, we should punt all the Voluses.
Punt him right in the butt.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
All right, and then the keepers, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah, so the keepers are, and I don't want to spoil what their whole deal is.
We just had
but
to find
they,
25 of them.
So but you don't find out what their deal really is until later on. But they don't talk. They don't interact with any other sentient life. All they do is walk around the Citadel and make sure everything's fixed. And that's the whole deal.
Yeah,
I'll be going.
Goodbye. I always forget where they all are, though.
Yeah, this is a shitty quest, and it's bad. So there's like three portions of the Citadel in this game. There's this like the Presidium level, and then there's down near the police station, like I talked about, and then there's that like bar area. It's got like two nightclubs. Oh, so there's a bar here, but then there's an area that has like nightclubs.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
And
Right,
that like
What can I do for
overlook
you, Commander?
promenade and that like weird back alley. It's
What can you tell me?
I think that's it. I don't think there's any other parts
Well,
of the Citadel.
she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps...
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just
Can
to...
you at least
When
tell me where I can
Caden
find her?
hit him with
Sure.
that
She's
smirk,
across the bridge
I
from the
was
entrance.
not ready.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to
I
get
was not
too
ready
much
for it.
trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I will. Something to sign.
I'm so upset I don't have the game audio and I can't make fun of these people's
Hello,
like
Commander. Can I get you
accents.
something?
What have you got?
It's
Oh,
upsetting.
they don't have any right
Would you
now.
like-
What's going on?
Everybody just sounds
If you need supplies,
basic.
you can try the market.
Just
So long,
basics.
Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, there's a
So the bartender doesn't have any alcohol.
door control. Open.
That is
Carthanassi,
100%
yes.
Artho Nassi. It's the same voice actor as Garth. And it's basically the same
He's the same character.
for being real. But, honestly, people hate Caden so much, and I agree, he's not the best character. But I actually like him more than Ashley, because I think that his backstory is very interesting. I'm not sure if it's as interesting as hers, but it offsets where she's a racist. So I'm like, get away from me. I'd rather have Caden.
Is she really a racist?
Yeah, dude. I don't want to, like, spoil it.
Yeah,
for
we'll
people,
find
but
we'll find out.
She's
I
got a
never realized
reason.
that.
Yeah, you got to talk to people on the
Maybe I
Normandy,
didn't
especially
know that.
her and Garrus and Rex. Like, all of them really have pretty good quest lines.
1 a.m. and I just had police at the door. I thought it might have been from my umbrella lights making it look like a grow house. You should have invited them in and you could have all just watched the stream. Duh.
Where are you 1 a.m.? Are you in England?
Probably England, right?
Very cool, dude.
Why's it gotta be England? Why can't it just be,
Oh, I mean Scotland, Ireland, whatever. UK. Yeah, Jacob, dude, I agree. Ashley sucks. She's not interesting. Well, she's not interesting, but her family's interesting. And I don't really think that counts as like a cool backstory, in my opinion.
I hate that you don't have like a sprint. Ugh.
But yeah, but like, here's the thing, man. You're just where people are, and if you were in full body armor, fully armed, and sprinting full speed around what is essentially a mall and city hall,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that great of a look.
I guess. Okay, here's another one. Cool. Alright, the wards is not where we want to go yet. Right, we want to go see
So the
girl.
wards
She's
is the
over there.
part with the wards is the part with the like nightclubs and stuff I was talking about. You do definitely want to go and see the Oracle or whatever.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Don't you talk to the bug? Don't you talk about the bugs?
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly, Patricia. It's suspicious. You don't want to be in full ass body armor running around City Hall at full speed. It's suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I certainly won't.
You know.
I was talking to Jesse before this. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on Hefty's stream," and he was like, "Cool." He was like, "Cool. Don't say anything offensive." I was like, "I mean, all right. I guess I'll just talk shit about aliens that aren't real."
Don't say anything offensive. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like, what are you talking? He's like a fan of Polygon, and he just found out that like Nick Robinson from Polygon got Me Too'd like 3 years ago, and now he's all like worried about it for online stuff. But Nick Robinson was a piece of shit, so whatever.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go. Should get that published on Spotify. It's from oh, what is this show? With John Ralphio. Parks and Rec. It's the sister and him, and they're like, "Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious."
Jenny Slate. Have you seen? So, John Ralphio's sister on that show, Jenny Slate, had a stand-up special that she put out on Netflix, and it's really funny. Like, it's very good. It's intercut with home movies recorded like during this, like at the same time as the special, but like interviews with her family. It's very funny. Like, it's very good. I liked it a lot. Like, it's a hard recommendation.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What about what's his name? Krista Elliott or whatever.
Wild. I mean, honestly,
what a
like,
guy.
Frankly, I did not see it coming with that dude, but like, I don't know.
Return soon.
I mean, he's a real piece of shit. Like, it seems very credible from all these girls, and B, like,
this one is
gross, dude. Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate
pretty
it.
much.
Yeah, and I told you I had just watched his stand-ups. I hadn't seen him before. I didn't really watch his shows. Like 2 months ago, I watched his stand-ups, and I was like, oh, he's pretty good. And now he turns out he's a sex criminal, and just like all my heroes, apparently. So it's upsetting. He's not my hero, but Louis C.K. absolutely was, and it turns out he's a very gross boy.
Yeah,
it's upsetting. Bad.
He's not a good guy. So this is not a heart.
Oh yeah.
Heart. It's a starts with an E, right?
What are they called? No, that's the Elcor. These are Hanar.
Hanar, that's what.
Hanar are aquatic. They are like literally jellyfish, and they're telepathic. And do they have a hive mind?
I don't think
no.
They do.
They don't have a hive mind, but they speak in like the third person or second person. This
is
one
good to
is
see
how
you
they
again.
refer to it.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I don't know.
Why do you
But
refer to yourself
they-
as
This one and it. Yeah.
For the same.
Yeah.
Specifically, Hanar
First
only
person with family. That's it.
and we
Okay.
rarely do so with other species.
Um,
Return soon.
But they
This
they
one
are
receives
very
new shipments
religious.
regularly.
They worship what they call the Enkindlers, who basically brought society and law and knowledge to their planet. They're weirdos. There's a very good character. There's a very good character in later games that you hear about. That's a Hanar Spectre, who is like the space cops in this, and it's basically a James Bond movie and the Hanar's name is Blasto, and he's got he's got a gun in every tentacle.
Can't I just go in?
Whatever.
But
Very
if you wish
good.
to leave your name,
Because they're like
certainly.
pacifists too, so
Excellent.
that's the other
You should
joke.
hear
is, like
something
Hanars are pacifists
Nobody's
or whatever, but this
Well,
one
that's
is
not for me
like
to judge. I
a
have your name,
space
and
cop.
It's our job to. Excellent. I'll add you.
Alright, so we're
Well, that's
now
not-
on the list. Oh,
Melina.
we're not.
Nice.
Yes,
She's like,
Shayera?
never mind, send him
Send the
right over.
commander
He
up to
looks
see
like
me. I
Daniel
wish to speak with
Craig.
him.
He looks like a slightly ugly.
He looks like an
Craig.
uglier, worse Daniel Craig, but in space.
She's shaking her butt, trying to get it.
It appears the consort
Yeah.
has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
I don't want to get too blue,
Where
but
do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
what's up with that?
I see even the humans find a comp.
You can talk to all these people in here, and all of these
You're with the Alliance?
these people are basically like, man, I really want to, get down with the whatever. What's she called? The Avatar or the what's it called? Shiara.
She's
Shiara's
the-
the name.
That
But I
is
can't
close
remember what her
enough,
title
Commander.
is.
I've
she
heard a
says
great
what she
many
is.
things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
She's like an oracle. She'll like read your fortune or whatever. She like, cause
What
they're
exactly do you
kind
do?
of like slightly
I have a certain problem
telepathic.
that I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. We had a falling out. Now he spends his. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he
touch
will
me.
listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his
She's like,
privacy
you're
too much
like
to
Daniel
go into the
Craig, but if
What
his nose
exactly
was
do you want me to
pointier,
tell him?
And you had a weird
Appeal
facial.
to a sense of
and
honor.
you have
Everything.
a
Remind him of
Hulk
his-
Hogan
If you can
mustache
convince
and
him
beard
to stop
combo.
spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Grateful
Now I
with,
must
like,
ask you to take your leave.
credits, or
I have many clients waiting to see me.
'cause I don't want that.
You see that orb over there? It's for things that aren't credits.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
And I love how every single human woman
That's understandable.
has a private that's a brother back on Earth. They have a brother who's a private back on Earth. Every single one.
Is that true? I don't have game audio. Are
No,
they all
that's
saying
what
that?
they say. They go, "Oh, I have a brother who's a private back on Earth."
Oh, good. So nobody in the
So no
Systems
one.
Alliance military advances past private, except for you, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
All right. Must call. I thought we did that already. Damn it.
You didn't talk to them. You have to like actually go to the council spire.
Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah, and so the wards are the second area you unlock, so you do have to go now. And I think that the spire, like if you look up,
It's over. It's this one.
you can
Yeah, it's
see
this
where
one.
it is. Yeah. See, that's a little right in front of you is a statue of a mass relay. And yeah, that's how you always find it. You go across from the mass relay statue. Oh my god, the elevators! I forgot. So in this game, all the loading screens,
Or just elevators.
like in a big environment, are just elevators, and the party will like make small talk. It's actually pretty good stuff.
Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
You really do. Your shepherd is so blonde that he is,
He's
man,
perfection.
like he is like reflecting this light to such a degree that he's like a ghost.
I can't even zoom in. I like that facial hair though. I was thinking about doing that with mine, but
Yeah, I had grown a quarantine beard. I hadn't shaved from like March until like 2 weeks ago, and I did that,
Sarah's
and then I
hiding something. Give me more time.
just left the
Stall.
mustache, and then I was like, fuck it, and I just shaved everything off. I was like, I can't pull off a mustache. Look like I'm a Paul Blart looking motherfucker. The mustache wasn't bad though, actually. I was impressed how good it was.
I was the officer in
Quality
charge of
wise,
the
I mean.
CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way.
Garrus.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
My
my buddy. I love when in the second game, if you're female and you decide you want to fuck Garrus,
maybe they'll listen to you.
the ship's doctor is like, "Here's some lotion for you."
That's funny. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, he's basically like, you can do some stretches like this, and here is some like ergonomic pillows, and and I'm not making that up, and I'm barely exaggerating too.
So there are a few keepers here. There's one here. I think there's one up there.
Yeah, I think there's even two, actually. There's one like up near the council. There's one over on like the side of the room. Yeah.
Yeah, here's one. So there's
How many do you have now?
Well, we didn't get him yet because we didn't get the mission to do it yet.
I just want to ask a couple of
Oh, so you're just...
I'm trying to keep count a little bit.
Yeah.
There's probably one on this side. I just want to check. But I could have
You
sworn...
say you...
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry, go on.
No, go for it.
Did you say you shaved your head, Patricia? Or is that in the chat? Anyway, what were you saying, Hefty?
We didn't get the scanner mission yet.
Oh,
so.
I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think you get it until the wards. I think like the person that gives you the quest is in the doctor's office.
Yeah, something like that. But...
I've played this game too goddamn many times.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta run to the restroom. But so you get to see this cool screen.
I will talk to the chat if the chat will have me.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw on an ad break real quick,
and
okay. Also let me know if you see it on yours. So,
okay.
Because I've been wondering, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did it come up? It might not yet, but
on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't see it on the stream.
Okay. Well, I'll be back. Just keep up the chat.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So how long is your hair now, Patricia? Like, are we talking like stubble? Like, what's up? Of course, he's got the camera oriented to like the sky, like we're going to heaven or something. Yeah, I love Mass Effect. It's a fun ass game. It's so good. Anytime I see it, I basically end up having to play it. I wouldn't even watch YouTube stuff that tangentially brought up Mass Effect because I knew that I was going to end up sinking another 80, 90 hours in this thing.
All right, we back.
What's happening?
Whew. Master Rai Rai. Hope all is well. Well, slap my ass and call me Betsy. It's Nick and Hefty. Whew.
Shouldn't it be Hefty and Nick? It's on my show.
Yeah, that's all right.
Did you on purpose orient it so it looked like we were going to die?
To what?
You oriented the camera looking at that window, make it look like we are literally going to heaven.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
The whole time.
Before we get into this cool next little section, if you guys haven't already, shameless self-plug on my own stream. Drop a follow, share with your friends if you enjoyed it. If you got Amazon Prime, you can drop a free subscription on me. It would all be appreciated. And the more support that I have, the more I'm going to stream anyway, but the more I'll be able to stream and the longer I'll be able to stream and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Would appreciate it. If you haven't already, smash that like button.
Destroy that like button. Light it on fire.
Destroy it.
Hey, y'all, follow me on Twitter. I won't tweet for 2 years, and then I'll tell you to watch anime about volleyball boys.
Was that the Hayuka? Hayuka one?
Hearing's already
Haikyuu,
started. Come on.
Hayuka.
which is fucking great, by the way. Y'all, watch Haikyuu. That's my plug. Go on Netflix, watch an anime about volleyball boys.
Concern, but there is
Did
nothing
you
to
ever
indicate
see,
Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation
the
by
boob butt
Citadel
fight
Security
one, where
turned
they
up
hit
no
each other
evidence
with
to
their
support
boobs
your
and
charge
butts.
of treason.
Did I ever tell you about that one?
Saw him kill Nihilus
Is
in
this an
cold
anime?
blood.
Yeah.
We've read the Eden Prime.
No.
Sydney
I
told me
can't
about
fucking
The
say that I
testimony
have.
of one
It's,
traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these
remember.
accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre. And
Is it
friend.
Bobo
That just let you
Bobo?
get off
It's not Bobo
Captain
Bobo.
Anderson. You always seem
It's
to be
That's my
humanity makes
go-to
false
Bobo
charges
Bobo
against me.
Bobo.
It's called Keijo.
Is
This must be
Keijo.
protege, Commander Shepard.
I haven't even heard of
The
that.
one who let the beacon
Weird.
get destroyed.
It sounds bad, and I don't want to watch it.
The mission to Eden
With
Prime.
Nihilus gone,
It's
his
being
files
very
are
It's
on
alright.
me.
It's alright.
I
I
read
watched
the
through it.
Eden
It's
Prime
okay.
report.
But yeah,
I was
dude.
impressed
Yeah,
with what
Patricia,
you expect
Haikyuu is so good.
from a human.
It's your shit, you said.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked.
I don't know
Eden
what
Prime.
your lie is.
Your
Your lie in
species
April, yeah.
needs to learn its place.
Oh, your lie in
Yeah,
April.
you're not
I thought
ready to
that
join
was
the
your
council.
lie, and you
You're
started
not
watching
ready
it
to
in
join the
April.
Spectres.
I don't know what.
Right to say that. That's
That
not
is. What is
his
your-
decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is
you
not
have any
the
idea?
purpose of this
Huh?
meeting.
This meeting
Do you know what
has no
that
purpose.
your lie in April
The
is?
humans
Yeah,
are
but I
wasting
heard
your
it's good.
time, Counselor.
Yeah.
And mine.
Um,
You can't hide behind
we're talking
the
over
wall.
serious exposition here, so I think
Yeah.
actually I'm gonna stop talking for now.
Defend my innocence
Well,
against
because this is
kind of
very
testimony.
I agree.
So pretty much it's
Our
just
judgment must be based
him
on
saying that
facts
he's
and
not,
evidence,
you know,
not wild
he's
imaginings
not guilty,
and
but
reckless
us saying that he
speculation.
is. And
Do you have
everybody
anything else
telling
to
us go
add,
fuck
Commander
ourselves.
Shepard?
Yeah.
You
So
made
the
your decision.
Spectres
I
are
won't waste my
space
breath.
cops. They are very, very powerful law enforcement in the galaxy.
The
They're
Council
like,
has found no
they're
evidence of any
they
connection
don't
between Saren and
answer
the
to
death.
anybody but the council.
Ambassador, your petition to have him
Um,
disbarred from
these
the
three
Spectres is
people.
denied.
I'm glad to see justice
Um,
was served.
and humans, and there's no human specters either. And basically, it's our word against a specter, and specters don't answer to anybody.
They are
So
God
it's some real shit.
It was a mistake bringing you into that
yes,
hearing,
they do.
Captain. You and Saren have too much history.
Um,
It made the Council question our motives.
Never played these games.
I know
Well,
Saren. He's
you
working
can
with the
watch
Geth
them.
for one
You can
reason.
watch us play.
Yeah.
To exterminate the
Watch-
entire
yeah.
human race. Every
Anime
colony
about
we
young
have is at risk.
musicians, and it's
Every
terrible.
world
So
we
that's awesome.
control is
I'm
in
into
danger.
it.
Even
Honestly,
Earth
like
isn't safe.
my brain's
Tell
broken
me
by
about this
anime.
history
I'll
between you and
watch
Saren.
I
basically.
worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Jesse told me not to say anything
We shouldn't talk
offensive.
about this.
Right.
But I know he's
Doesn't
right.
that means thank
It
you
has
for
to
the
be
food,
stopped.
right?
It does, yeah, but you know, I don't speak Japanese. But yeah, no, I'll watch any anime. I really don't give a shit.
What's our next
Uh,
step?
I'll watch
As a
anything.
specter,
And that brings me back to
virtually
Haikyuu,
untouchable.
which,
We
and
need
I
to
don't know if
find
you've watched
some
any sports
way to
anime before, but
expose him.
like, Man,
I haven't.
sports anime are
What about
great.
Garrus? That's
The other
second
one that I
investigator.
like is called Ace of the
saw
Diamond.
Martin
It's
in
about
there.
baseball,
He was
but
asking for more time to
Haikyuu
finish
is
his
like
report. Seems like he was
gorgeous
close to finding
because it's
something
production
himself.
IGs, the same people that
Any
make
idea
like
where
Ghost
we
in the
can find
Shell,
I have
and
a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down.
another couple things
His
that
name
are
is Harkin.
crazy good.
Forget it.
And
They suspended Harkin
they
last
do
month.
they
Drinking
do
on
all
the
the
job.
anime trope
I won't waste my time
stuff.
with that loser.
Like
You
it
won't
looks
have
like
to.
an anime,
I don't
but
want
it's
the
just
council using your past
volleyball.
history with Saren
You know what I
as an
mean? Like that's
excuse
why
to
it's so
ignore
good.
anything we turn up.
It's like
Shepard will handle this.
yeah, I mean
just
it'll
cut
get
Captain
you
Anderson
like
out of this
pumping
investigation.
your fist like when
ambassador's
Frieza
right.
gets
I
disintegrated
need
with a
satisfied.
I need
Kamehameha
to
wave,
take care of some
except
business.
it's
Captain,
Vulcan. You'll be
let me
like,
know.
you feel like so hype about it.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower
Yeah,
section of the
100%.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence.
One
You should
Piece.
talk to
I
Bala
am
Khan over
in
the
Water
financial
7 on One Piece. I'm
Rumor
rereading
has it he's an
One
agent
Piece,
for
by
the
the way.
Shadow
There's a
Broker.
question in the
Casey
chat.
The
Anastasia.
Shadow Broker?
I don't remember that
Um,
guy.
An
I'm in
information
Water
dealer.
7.
Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder.
And
I've heard Bala Khan is one
I've
of the
been
top
up
representatives.
through
He
Water
might know
7
something
before,
about
so I
Saren,
haven't seen anything I
but his
haven't
information
already
won't come cheap.
read before.
You
But
and
I'm getting
Saren have a
close.
history.
Um,
What happened?
yeah, Haikyuu
About
made me want to
20
play
years ago,
volleyball too, and I remembered
I
it's
was
a
part of a
pandemic
mission
out there, and
investigating
also I'm
Bragg.
not an athlete.
I was working with Saren
Uh,
to find and remove a
never
known
watched
terrorist
anime.
threat. Saren
You want to
eliminated
say?
this
Made me start with oh man,
A lot of people died
Naruto
along the
is.
way. Innocent people.
I love
And the
Naruto. I
official
actually just
records
finished
tests
Naruto for the first
covered it
time.
all up.
I've read it
But I saw
for
how he operates.
14 years, but I never
No
got to the
punches.
end of it. Like I kept restarting it and
hesitation.
never finished it.
He'd kill
And
innocent
I finally
civilians
just
to end a
gotta
war
try.
without a
Dude,
second
oh
thought.
my god.
Killing
How
innocents
How far have
doesn't
you
end
gotten
wars,
in How far have you
causes
gotten in
them.
Naruto?
Like they get to the school.
I know how the world works,
Like he
Sometimes
passes
you're
his
forced to
test,
make
and then they
unpleasant
start their
decisions.
little other tests.
but only if there's no other way.
So wait, so
Saren
you
doesn't
got to
even
like the
look for
Chunin
another
exams, like the part where they're cheating on
He's
the
twisted,
test,
broken.
and that's the test is
He
to
likes
cheat on the
violence,
test
killing.
because they're ninjas.
And he knows
That's the
how to
best part,
cover his
man.
tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
You're getting into the best part. So if you don't like it, then I don't think you really will. But yeah, dude, I love Naruto, and I'm in Boruto now, which is the sequel, the badly titled
Oh, here's the last one. Oh,
sequel.
Here we go. Boruto. Isn't it just Naruto's son?
Yeah, it's Naruto's son. But I read somewhere that Boruto is like not a name. It's like not really Japanese. Like it's basically for like it means bolt, like in Japanese. But it doesn't no one would be named that in Japan. Like it's not how like naming conventions work. So in Japan it looks weird and feels weird, but everywhere else because of localization, the like Uto part at the end of the name is like basically just for marketing purposes, and that's the reason they named it that.
Oh, it's
I
this
don't know.
guy. This guy gives us. Sorry, he gives us the.
Oh, it is that guy. Never mind. I was wrong.
Chorban.
Yes, is there something you want?
What's up, man? This dude's 14
Why are
years
you
old,
so interested
and he's
in the
gonna die
keepers?
in 6 years.
Keepers?
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
You know,
Alright.
you know what my
wouldn't
favorite
hurt
Greek
to tell you.
yogurt is Chorban.
I'm using a small scanner to
Chorbani?
gather readings on the keepers.
Chorban.
So far, I've had
Chorbani.
mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creature.
My favorite Greek
Why
yogurt.
were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically, we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning. I'd like to do it more openly.
I'm
but it's
going.
not-
No, I want to help him.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh God,
I'll leave you
I
alone.
can't.
Thank you.
Ah,
Oh, it's you again.
I
Is there
decided
something
to
you
help
want?
I've decided to help you out.
I said follow me
You
on
need
Twitter,
this.
but did I say what my
It's the
handle was?
scanning device.
No,
Or did it just start yelling
You
about
set
anime?
your
Said
credits your
follow
way
me
for
on
each
It's-
unique scan.
It's a
I should
at
get
Jedi
going.
Outcast, which is my favorite video game other than this.
Is it still Jedi Outcast?
Yeah,
I
it's still
thought it
Jedi.
was that guy you went to college with 4 years.
Oh well,
ago or
so that's the name, but my like at ampersand or not ampersand, my
your ad symbol.
handle is Jedi Outcast.
Gotcha.
The name is I'm Nick. Remember from college? Which I thought was pretty funny. It turns out probably isn't.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
So we got.
it's Nick. Remember from college.
So we got two of the keepers. This is the third one over here. No, it's on the other side. But there's 4 here.
So there are 3 of the council. 4 in. Oh, weird.
I think there's 4 because we have this one. We have the one around the corner here. We got the one up there. I think there's one more down over there.
I love how low stakes this is. I love how you're like on trial with a space cop and he like murdered another space cop and shit's real and you touched a beacon and you saw a vision. Oh, count these spiders, please. Will you count these spiders for me? I'm too lazy to count these spiders and you have guns.
You have guns,
so
you can aim them at
count,
the spiders.
Count the spiders. You don't have to count bullets in this game because you have infinite ammo, but do count the spiders for me, please.
So that was 3, but again, I think there's at least one more. Oh, yeah, there it is. 4.
Nice. I think it's so crazy. This is the equivalent of like the Senate chamber in DC, but it has like underlit sakura blossom trees and like ambient lighting and like rock formations. It's too moody, man. It's too cool.
Alright, I need to keep track of these damn dudes. I need to write them down. Let's see. Where'd my notepad go? I have a notepad that I write on for my students during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one. Oh, I do have other sheets left. Okay. So we got all the council ones, right?
Yeah, I think so. In fact, there were at least 2 more than I thought there were up there. Then there's one behind the bar. Are they all in the Presidium?
No, there's a few in the wards too.
Okay. So there's one behind the bar. There's one in Nudina's office.
Mm-hmm.
There's one, I think, in the other office too, like that has the L-core in it.
I hate the spiders. Shoot the spiders.
Shoot the spiders. Spiders.
Alright. So this is number 5.
How many are
I think there's 24.
supposed to be? Shit.
There's number 6. Right?
Good God. This game is only 20 hours long and they want you to count 24 spiders.
More than
they're
one
called
is too many.
They're called keepers, people. I know that. I'm calling them spiders because I hate them. But they do have 8 legs, I just realized, so it's actually kind of a appropriate comparison.
And then we have this guy who's talking about his religion, and this guy who doesn't like it.
Yeah. And then there's another guy on the wards who is a vocal racist
the
who
honorable
tells me
CSEC
shit.
officer enlisted assistance. Why is the CSEC officer? The CSEC officer. Let me talk to the CSEC. This one would be.
That
He's like, please, I don't have a permit
to act in an orderly and lawful
talk
manner.
about Jesus. Space
I think
Jesus.
you should.
Sorry.
Why should the jellies get special
Gotta
treatment?
be respectful.
Every other
If I purchase the evangelical,
as long as it stays in approved areas, once it has the permit,
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's just keep running around and trying to find these spiders. So we have a grand total of 6.
Fuck religious freedom. I want to count spiders.
Well, we've got 6 so far. So,
I'm not positive that this is worth it for the 200 XP you're gonna get.
well, I think you get a bunch at the end too, like after you count them all. Yeah.
Oh, so you get XP per spider and also for all the spiders.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
So there's at least.
I wish that was how
3
it worked
too.
when I had to kill spiders in my house.
Yeah, you get experience.
It's not.
Per spider.
Basically, all I get is flop sweat and fear.
Alright, so is there one? Yeah, there's one back here. So that's number 3. I'm doing a little tally over here.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's basically one in every off, I think. Did you get the one behind the bar over there? Like in that alleyway behind the bartender?
Okay, what do we got up here?
Have you talked to this Turian yet?
Yeah, we talked to that guy already. Alright. These guys already left. Yeah, there's the one through that door, right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, in the back alley.
Over here.
Like behind the bartender, yeah.
Okay, so
That's the one that I missed. the first time, and I had to Google, like in 2008. I played this game, and that was a much harder process in 2008 to Google something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And I felt
Yep, that's an
insanely
accurate assessment of flop sweat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really bringing the quality of the stream up.
Hey, I mean, it's been consistently over 10 viewers, so I'm not mad.
Oh yeah, dog.
Not mad at all.
Man of the people.
Door we can't go in, so I think there's another one up here. Fuck you, Anderson. Bitch.
Yes,
But
Commander,
he's
is there something
the
you need?
arbiter from
I should
Halo
go.
2.
I'll be here if you need me.
No, he's not. He's
Oh, is he not?
No,
Oh, it's a different guy.
He
You're
is
right.
he is one of the sergeants though. That's what it is.
Is he Sergeant Johnson?
Yeah.
No, it's not. He's not Sergeant Johnson.
It is Johnson, yeah.
You
think
sure?
so. I think so.
I think you're wrong. I think he's the arbiter in Halo 2. I'm not sure though, and I don't want to Google it.
I don't know. I want to talk to him one more time and listen because you might be right.
Yes, Commander. Is there
We're
something you need?
counting the
I should
spiders
go.
because
I'll be here if
some
you need
dude
me.
asked us to count the spiders. By the way, we don't just have like space OCD.
Well,
I mean, debatable.
I
You know.
do, but
Turns out.
it's also for a mission.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yes, I do need to count all these things because I have to, but I do.
But also, I want to.
Exactly. We don't need to go to CSEC Academy, though there are some down there. We just don't need to go down there yet.
The CSEC Academy is where you get Garrus and Rex.
Yeah.
So that was always my party. I always rolled with Garrus and Rex.
I think that's who I usually have too, and then I just talk to. No, I usually have Liara as well. So it's Liara and Garrus, I think.
Well, the thing about Rex is that he is like
Invincible.
a vanguard. Well, he's a because he's got biotics and soldier skill stuff.
Yeah.
So especially if you're playing like an engineer or something, or well, if you're rolling with Garrus, you don't need an engineer because he's an engineer.
Right.
I don't know. I think the best party, like for you, where you're a soldier, would be like Garrus and Liara, because Liara is like a biotic adept.
I've heard you.
Either
work
her
with a
or
very blunt shaft.
Caden.
What's the catch?
Yeah,
There is
we're
no
gonna do
catch.
Liara
That's what happened.
and Garrus.
I don't know the
Yeah,
details.
that's those are definitely
Thanks for
my
the
favorite
info.
characters in the game.
My pleasure,
Anyway.
Commander.
So, yeah, I skipped over that whole conversation, but it was just them saying, "Hey, Garrus is in CSEC."
Yeah. Barla Vaughn shows up throughout the series. He is a piece of shit. He's like a big. He's like the dude, to bring it back to Firefly. He's like that Cockney dude with the bowler hat that
Yeah,
shows
he's,
up over and over and over again.
He's Crowley, but it's not
Yeah.
Crowley because that's supernatural. He's
Yeah. Yeah. He's basically just a like con man,
He's
like
spaceship.
merchant. He shows up in basically every game. I don't know if he's in Mass Effect 2. He may be, but he's definitely in Mass Effect 3.
Okay, so we leveled up. Let me.
Nice.
3 points. We'll put an extra one in charm.
Put one in Intimidate just in case you have
Yeah,
like
I
some
might as
low
well.
level.
We'll put 2 in Intimidate. We'll do that because right now it's a lot of just running around. It's not
Yeah,
really-
you definitely want to have the most dialogue options you can.
Yeah. All right, so this is bringing us back around. I don't think there's another one over here. Yes, there is. Good thing we looked. Okay. I don't think there's one in this though, but we'll double check. No, I think that's it. We'll have to
So
get
how many
back
do you,
to that.
so how many do you have now?
So in total, 12.
Mhm. So that's
So
half.
8 from.
I wouldn't assume that the other half are in the wards. Dude, I think they're all over the Citadel. I think they're down in CSEC too. I think there's like 2 or 3 down there.
There are, yeah. We already got that one. Yeah, we Tasty spiders.
Fry them up. Don't do that. They're sentient beings. Well, actually, I don't know if they are sentient.
I think they
technically. They used to be. I don't want to spoil it. But I don't think technically they're sentient now.
Okay, we got all the ones up here. So there's 21, not 24. So we're over halfway done.
Good. I think you probably got all of them here.
Yeah, we're gonna take this. Is there a pathway here? No. We'll do the one over here. Actually, we're gonna go down into the wards. Oh,
I think immediately you're gonna be dealing with that space racist.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing you walk down there, and he's making a hateful speech.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner? Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have.
You know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just go. I should go. Yeah, we'll do the wards first. Let's see what's up. If we can.
Nice.
It might not even let us down here. Oh, well, cool. So is this mission basically to get you familiar? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'd say so.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime,
It's also just it's a nice little experience bump. So each one gives you 10 experience.
Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies.
And also, the Citadel is basically the hub of the game. You'll come back here a whole bunch, and it's really the only like open world that's not a barren wasteland in this game. Like everything else that's open world is like you're driving around in a Jeep. But you know, this has like shops and nightclubs and that kind of stuff.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
The doctor's office, I think you just, or is this CSEC? So never mind. Doctor's office is in the wards.
I thought this was wards, but I guess I'm.
No, this is CSEC for sure.
Cool. Another one. So,
Nice.
CSEC. That's one.
Yeah, CSEC is Citadel Security, by the way. They're
Oh no,
the
it is wards.
cops.
It is wards.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 wards.
Yeah, so that's just that little patch. I'm glad we did that though, because I would not have.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected
sure.
problem after unearthing a Prothean.
Oh, you also get little like
Hanar
news
protesters have
clips,
located the dig site,
which are nice.
claiming that
Yeah, that's what I was
artifacts
gonna
of
say.
the
And they also
Enkindlers,
give
as the
you
Hanar
like
call
not
them,
they don't
should
give you
not be
missions, but they give
disturbed.
you kind of hints onto
The
where
excavation
things are.
team has appealed to Hanar.
Yeah, like if you're
representatives
looking
of the
for
Citadel to
like
reach
an
diplomatic
enclave of scientists on some planet, they'll mention it in a news broadcast where you could possibly look, and you can like put the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing. I mean, I enjoy it. It makes the world feel lived in,
Yeah.
which I think is the best part of Mass Effect, is that it feels real and it feels like every race has stuff going on, and yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a sci-fi world where people actually live, which is nice. Because normally this kind of thing would focus on, like, take Doom or something, for instance, where really it's just demons running around and one space guy, and you don't know anything really about,
That's him.
you know, the world or whatever. But Mass Effect is very concerned with that. Oh shit!
Yeah, we have it. Let's swap the
Those were Saren's men. I think we're
Man, the combat in this game is just so worse than than the other games in the series.
Yeah. We're not gonna.
I got business here, but not.
anyway, it's like you know, no, other sci-fi games I feel like are not as worried about world building, like deep actual real world building.
What's
That's why I
bothering
love
you?
Mass Effect so much.
Things in my day.
So if you feel that way, then why
Like even Halo,
Me,
right? Like you only really get a
General
military
of the
perspective
Turian
in most of
fleet.
Halo,
Is she really with you?
but not
Look,
Mass Effect.
kid, I appreciate
Even though you're a
Sarah,
soldier, you
Did you ever
still
win a
get
battle by moping in a bar?
pretty much every like facet of galactic culture.
it's that easy.
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shy.
This is no place for someone of your
All
stamp.
right. Say you're a bright kid. Would you be interested?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corp.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need.
What makes you think you'll believe?
bring it. Take this data pad. It shows.
Who am I taking?
His name is Zaltan. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
So yeah, for like the side missions like this, I'm probably just gonna skip through the
Hard to
chat.
imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you
Yeah.
don't understand women.
I feel you.
The back rooms are private. Enjoy the.
Oh, our first Krogan.
Alliance
Krogans are
military.
amazing. Krogans are
I could have been
basically Klingons. They are
Citadel
a warrior culture, and this is definitely going to come up.
Hardly, right?
But they've been
I was told you could help me
forcefully
find someone.
sterilized
Turian
by
CSEC officer
the
named
Solarians
Garrus.
because they
Must be one-
reproduce
I know where
really
Garrus
fast,
is.
like
You
in
gotta
big
tell me
broods,
something first.
and they are. You saw how big they are, and they're all
Is there something I should
fucking
know about
scary,
the captain?
competent fighters. And so they were forcefully sterilized so that they didn't like
It's all very
take over the whole
hush-hush.
game.
The first human ever given that
And it's a
then he
really
blew it.
bad situation, like a
Screwed up his
horrible,
mission
painful
so bad
situation
he
for the
took them
Krogan.
out.
You
Of
know,
course, he blamed
1 in
Sarah.
1,000 of their
So
children
Turians
like grow
set him
up,
up.
and it's a big sticking point. Obviously,
kick him
throughout the
out?
entire series,
Have to ask
and
him.
you know,
I never heard
because of that,
detail. I
so
spent
the
20
Solarians
years
came up with the
working cases here on the Citadel.
genophage, which
People on
is
this
the thing to
station,
sterilize them.
fine, ask
And
Anderson.
the
Garrus was
Turians
sniffing around.
implemented
Yeah, good.
it,
Go.
so the Krogans don't really play well with. You know, I mean, when 2 of the council races like basically messed up your whole society, you're not gonna be that cool
Maybe it's not true.
with anybody.
Harkin's an ass. Betty's just messing.
I thought we got attacked on the way out, on the way back out, but I guess not.
They attacked you on the way, which I think was a mistake. Like they were supposed to attack you when you left, not when you arrived. But
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
oh, I always forget about
Let me
this
see what
place
you have.
too. This weird
Oh,
little
you will
market
be pleased,
area.
I think.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's a mission in here too to do as well.
Yeah. I think there's a good shotgun too if you scroll down. Oh no.
We can get those Medigel upgrades though.
Faux show.
Yeah, I would rather have more Medigel than better weapons, if that makes sense.
Well, the
My-
best
I-
weapons
give me-
are
give
in
me
the
1 second. My dog is sitting outside the door and he's crying. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Patricia, Mass Effect has great story. That's why I love it so much. It's, for my money, the best thought out, deepest video game world there is. Except for maybe Tyranny, which is a computer game from Obsidian. But man, Mass Effect is great.
No? Oh, you want to come here? Here, come on. Come on. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Hi. Hi.
Is he a good dog?
Okay. No. Boo, boo. You want to go sleepy soon? Do you want to push down? Want me to put you down on the ground? You want to get down on the ground? Okay, you can get down. Good boy. You want to just hang out? You want to go on the treadmill? You want to sniff the treadmill? What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the king of random knowledge.
You really are.
100%. Yeah, I don't know anything that matters, but I know everything that doesn't matter.
You're Commander Shepard,
Yes,
the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Yes. Oh yeah, and this dude, oh so good. This dude is like a hero worshiper, and look, and he always looks like this. But I like that your version of this Shepard also looks like this guy. It looks like he even loves you even more than normal.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have...
It looks like he walked in there and was like, "Give me a Commander Shepard haircut, please."
Thanks.
Cut and color. Hey, hey, listen, it's 2007 in space. Can I have like spiky bangs?
Thanks again.
Please, oh.
Hello, Earth Clan.
Tell me what you got.
But yeah, like in that, he always looks like that. But Shepard doesn't always look like this. We made like a custom version of Shepard, so it's just a coincidence that he looks exactly like Shepard in this. So funny. Oh my god.
So let's see, we have 15 of these guys. We need 6 more.
Yeah.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans
And then we have the reporter coming up. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, you just gonna chew that bone? Okay. I'll let you.
Oh, here comes the space racist. He's over there in that like pit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna talk to Emily Wong, space reporter?
Not quite yet. Are we getting attacked right here? The music changed.
No, it's because you're technically in the nightclub, even though it's a very long walk and an escalator right away. Is this Cora's Den? I think it's this place is called Cora's Den.
No, we already did that. That's the other one. This is Flux.
Oh yeah. It's this one's the casino. The other one's a nightclub.
Cool. So we officially have 16 of these things.
There may be one of them downstairs in here as well, like in the back. I could be wrong. Like, because you can go down and then underneath these stairs, I think. Or no, yeah, back the other way.
Sorry,
no, never mind, I'm wrong.
Kind of busy right now. So,
Not bad.
Who, Doran? Ugh, sorry, I don't want to bore you with
I'm interested to hear.
If they find out what she's doing, I don't know.
Well, they also too. I think it's so funny that humans, especially, I mean, human females in this game, they didn't have hair physics like at all, so all of them have like flapper haircuts and like bobs, or like Ashley's got a bun that like never moves.
Yeah, everybody looks pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, you know, and I said it before, I'll say it again. This game feels like a project. Like, it feels like they've absolutely swung for the fences. They made the game that they wanted to make with the tools, and, you know, the other Mass Effects are better. But, you know, this one is the one where they really, like, tried stuff. They were throwing spaghetti at the wall.
I've read your file.
How do you know I'm investing?
I'm a good journalist. Thank you, Commander.
Oh, so that's not the reporter you punch.
No, there's
That's
one later that you...
I think her name is Kalisa Al-Jalani or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
that's
girl
a
from the bad place.
That your professional?
Is it?
Yeah.
This isn't a...
This makes sense.
I don't know.
Why not?
Sir.
Maybe. They actually look pretty good right now. It's like it's in a different render or something. maybe the lighting was better
Maybe.
when they were like overlooking.
Alright, this is how we came in, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we
So
can
you-
go out to the left.
Yeah, you should go. Yeah, because there's like an action event, doctor's office. I keep talking about. There's like
Yeah, is this one up here?
yeah.
I think this is where Garrus is actually, right? We pop in and he's fighting people already.
Yeah, or something's happening. I'm not sure if it's Garrus. I think it might be somebody else. I think you're thinking of the Quarian. What's her name?
Tali? No, that's in the corridor that we started in. Or one of the
Oh
corridors.
yeah.
Let's see,
She's
4.
getting chased by people.
We got 17. We got 4 more of these bad boys.
I didn't tell anyone,
See,
I
they've-
swear.
That was smart, though.
Yeah.
Now, if Garrus comes
For
around,
sure.
you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Boom, headshot.
God, I fucking love Garrus.
Why does it keep having me...
Maybe that's a like default thing you can change in the settings. But it seems like it would just pick your last used weapon. I don't know why it would default to anything.
All clear.
Cool, so I'm super almost dead. And that was just because I decided to run in.
Yeah, dude.
It's alright. We're gonna replenish that tasty mini gel up to 7.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to
never-
think.
I
I just
never hit the
reacted.
hostage.
I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Boo.
I know those
Nick,
men
you should
threatened-
leave
They
the
worked
stream
for
up
Feast.
though. You
They
know, for
wanted to
viewership.
shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Modern Warfare, what year is it? 2007? Oh wait, we're playing
She
Mass
asked me
Effect, it is
about the Shadow
2007.
Broker. She wanted
Ugh.
So now there's a
The
new
Quarian
Modern
must have
Warfare. That
something.
No, I know, I was-
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. This is your show.
But yeah, didn't they re-release
find
Modern
the
Warfare
proof
2? Like just
Yeah,
the
we heard
campaign,
about
like
it.
an HD remaster
I
Move
have
out.
no idea.
as well.
I don't know.
Interesting.
We're gonna get rid of Caden because Caden fucking sucks. No.
You honestly, for party
Oh,
balance, you
God.
should keep Caden. You should keep Caden because Ashley's just a soldier.
I don't
Caden
know
has
what
other
would have
powers
happened
that
if
you can
hadn't
use.
been there.
Let me take a look.
At least for now.
Okay, so armor upgrade. We will take that. Can I sell anything? No, that's what I just bought. Medical exoskeleton. Okay. We'll come back and we'll get better shit later. Let's go.
Man, my internet is dog ass. I am surprised how well this has gone.
Yeah, me too. I'm here for it though.
I'm really so yeah, no, I'm excited. Hell yeah, dude. 2010. Worst year of my life. Except for this year, which is actually the worst year of my life. And never mind.
2000, yeah, dude. 2010, 2011 sucked.
Yeah. 2011 was bad.
Yeah,
2012 was great. 2012 was a great year for me, at least.
Yeah, no, not for me.
2000. Yeah.
I want to say like 2010
But 2000
to 2000. What was last year? 2019.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know you. You're Shepard,
Yeah,
right?
2010
I
to
was on Midway
2019
during the
was pretty
Blitz.
shit.
Saw you on the
It was a dog ass decade, homie.
The
The worst,
dog-ass decade,
shitty,
my God.
bad
You gotta meet all
decade.
kinds of cool aliens.
I have to go.
Right.
What a
I hate
waste
Probably
of
real
9
busy.
years.
Well,
I hated
see you
it.
around, Commander.
I hated the decade. I can't say I enjoyed it.
Oh, man, all I did was put on weight and get depressed. Like,
Same, dude. Same. I got an undercut haircut, and I just, that was basically the only cool thing that happened.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that
And
had
we'll,
accused the Genetics Corporation
awkward
of
silence
fraud.
on that.
The
Sorry,
Krogan group had
I heard you. I got an
contracted
email
Binary
from
Helix to
parent.
perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no
I was
viable
talking to one
results.
of my students about how maybe we should scale back our lessons a little bit, but the parents said no, we're gonna keep going. So.
Aren't you doing them digitally?
Yeah.
Like over Zoom or whatever.
Yep.
How does that work out? Honestly,
it
it seems like it wouldn't. I do. Yeah. Assumed. I hated the decade and was looking forward to the 20s, but fuck me, this is worse. It is worse. Turns out, it's worse.
And it just gets worse and worse and worse as we go. So I mean, cool.
And I don't want to get political, but I will for 2 seconds. Joe Biden sucks too. So like, worst case scenario, like best case scenario still isn't that great for the next 4 years.
Our best worst case scenario.
Our best worst case scenario, fucking shitty Joe Biden. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I promise.
This is America.
This is America.
All right, so we are at. Let me do counts. 19 of these keepers. So we need 2 more.
Good God. Is this CSEC now?
Yeah, we are in the CSEC Academy.
So down here is the like really good weapon shop and armor shop.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's my
I
boy
saw you making
Rex.
threats in Fist's bar.
So.
Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the guy. We're gonna kill him.
Rex is so fucking good. I love this dude.
I want you to try.
Yeah, we're gonna take Rex and Garrus into Corrin's den.
Absolutely.
Go on.
Right.
Get out of here.
I forgot how scary they like cinematography. Man, he looks just like Daniel Craig. I forgot how scary they
We're both warriors, Shepard.
shoot the Krogan. In this, like cinematography wise, they're horrifying to look at. Like the way that they do them at like Dutch angles and like low angles, and like they just make them look so huge and
my people have a
saying. Because they kind of lose a little bit of their like scariness by the second game or whatever. Because Shepard's such a badass. He can like hang with Krogan or whatever.
Yeah.
But in this one, they're like really scary, like dinosaur people. I think it's awesome.
And in this one, we don't get a Solarian, right?
No. Yeah. The only game you get a Solarian is Mass Effect 2. Because even in 3, you don't get one. And then in Andromeda, you get a Solarian pilot of the ship.
That's what it is.
And he's the worst character on the ship. So, they really don't, like, show up well. Like, the Solarians are, like, not represented well in these games. There's basically 2 cool Solarians, and one of them is Morden from Mass Effect 2. He's the ship's doctor. And then Captain Karahi from this game. He's the whole blind guy. He's cool. But otherwise, the Solarians just suck, unfortunately.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
Jolly.
What were you trying to explain to the officer?
My colleague is trying to kill me.
I think it's crazy that even the Volus, like every Volus is this color.
Just tell me
in this game. Like they didn't even recolor
the Keepers?
other
Well,
Volus.
even more reason to go after him.
I better look into this right.
Well, good.
So, okay, so I count 20. We did 20. Let's see if it actually gives us a count. Because it might in our journal. Cute small space boy.
Yeah, but I told you earlier that he was a capitalist, and he sucks.
I'm glad that this counted for us. So.
Oh yeah, that's nice. So there's one left. You're gonna have to fucking Google it, probably.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It's not worth it. You tried your best.
So, but I'm glad that I took counts of where each one was. So.
Yeah.
There are only 4 in the top. There are 8 in there. There are 9 in the wards. So I guess C-sec counts as the ward. So I'm missing one down here. Upper wards behind the medical clinic we got. Expat stall we got. Cora's den and wards access corridor we got, because that's the red corridor.
Yep.
Behind the quasar machines we got.
Mm-hmm.
Entrance near C-sec got. In the C-sec rec office we got.
Yep.
Okay, so the last one is at the docking bay.
Oh
so
yeah,
this
up
keeper
near
will
the
not
Norman.
be present if the assignment chapter Citadel I Remember Me is active. Okay.
Yeah, so you go up there and you can talk to Anderson, or actually, no, Anderson's not going to be there yet. Not until you go back and talk to the council again.
Okay, so we're like done here pretty much.
Did you get Garrus?
Yep, Garrus. Got the Garrus. Got Rex.
Rad. And you can't afford anything in the shop, and I think you picked up all the quests. So yeah.
Let's do it.
What's up? Go to your journal real quick and see what's active, just for out of curiosity.
So mission-wise, it's only exposed Saren, but all of these are. We gotta talk to Chorban. We gotta do some corruption. Rita's sister. So we'll see her over at Cora's den.
Yeah.
We already talked to him. Evidence for Zeltan. We gotta bring that to him. Something about a permit. Sorry, we gotta go talk to her.
So you gotta do Zeltan's complaint to get the Asari consort. I mean, there's a couple of these that are worth doing for this stream for sure, but you definitely don't need to do all of them. Like the Asari consort one's pretty important. And you haven't triggered Tally's thing yet. I'm not sure how you do that.
No, I think that's after Cora's den.
Yeah.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef,
Nirali
serviceman
Bhatia.
Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred
Fuck
Education
yeah.
Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the
R.I.P.
colonists of Eden Prime.
Private
For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit
While
the
this is
Alliance
going on,
Military on the
I'm gonna
extranet.
Hashtag
Keyword
selfless shame plug again.
courage.
If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like, a follow, whatever the hell it is, smash that follow button.
Just smash it.
Just
nuke it from orbit.
Smash it. We're getting that last keeper now. So.
Hell yeah.
Huh. That's 21 right here.
I think actually too, when you come back to the Citadel for the first time, I think on this docking bay is where you unlock your first like back story mission. Like you randomly run into somebody who like you knew from your past.
I'll take Intimidate and we'll take...
Yeah, soldier for sure because it helps your health. It gives you bonuses. You definitely want to get that.
So why at level 6 did we only get 2 points?
I don't know.
Because every other level we've gotten 3.
Strange. Are you sure it was only 2?
Yeah, because I only put 1 in Intimidate and 1 in the other one.
Did the last level of Intimidate cost more?
News, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor Cast.
Check right now. I think every single one is just 1-to-1. I don't think it's.
Yeah. Very strange.
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor.
Oh my god, this is the best
Hamlet,
part. The Elcor Hamlet. Here, let's not talk over
Kitt
this.
claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I don't have game audio. Is it still playing
no, it didn't play it at all.
Oh, it sucks.
So
that's the best one.
Level 1 through 5 you get 3 points. Level 6 to 35 you get 2 points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's not too bad. But anyway, for the chat, the Elcor are the big elephant-looking ones that they speak in monotone. So that ad in the elevator that was playing was for an all Elcor performance of Hamlet. And because they speak in a monotone, they have to like say what their emotions are, like preceding whatever the sentence is. And if the ad had played out, it would have been monotone Hamlet. It's very funny.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Yo, so last year, BioWare shop shut down.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's where I
everything
got
was
the
like
shirt.
crazy on sale. Yeah. So I got a whole bunch of stuff on sale.
Shepard, what can I do for you
And
now?
I'll be going.
Goodbye.
they've never opened it back up. It's like they've never like reestablished a new site.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Strange.
I don't know. Very strange.
It sucks.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
But
do?
I got the vinyl Andromeda soundtrack, and I got
Nice.
the concept art book for Andromeda, and like 2 hoodies and a bunch of those fig pins, and I spent like $45.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
everything
I
was
got
like
this
that
shirt.
crazy on sale.
I got this shirt for like $5. I got the Andromeda long sleeve thing for maybe
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was worth it.
I even got the Andromeda like bomber jacket, like the satin one
Oh,
that
yeah?
they had. So cool. But I got it a size too big, thinking it was gonna run small, and I was fucking wrong. And it's very long
Curious.
on me,
What do you know about
I know
and that's upsetting. But it still looks pretty fly.
Septim.
the anxious request?
I'm sure the Earth plan stands.
Please,
Goodbye, Ambassador.
sincere farewell.
Can you still hear me?
Good day to
Yeah.
you, human. Enjoy
My
your
computer's
time
doing
on
some
the
weird
Citadel.
It's a bit low. Okay, I turned it back up. I'm sitting a little bit further away, so that could be why as well.
No,
Well,
like, can you hear me now? Still?
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. For whatever reason, it looked like it dropped the call, but I guess it didn't. So what are you doing now?
Going to the consort chambers.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Because we just talked to the.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort.
Yeah, boy. We heard you.
I'm really having to pay attention because I don't have game audio, so like I'm getting a little lost. But I forgot that they had fast travel on the Citadel. Like I don't even really think of it as that big of an environment.
Commander,
But I guess in
I
07
recently
it was.
received even the Alcor
And they needed
diplomat has
fast travel.
I also have one more thing to give you.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will
Go on,
become.
honey. Kiss him.
Remember
You
this.
have quite a gift.
Space smooch.
In light of your
Space
efforts, a small
smooch.
mystery. And now I'm
Space
Remember
smooch.
my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
And now we never need to speak to her again. Cool.
But you didn't smooch her?
No,
You can
she didn't
smooch?
give us the option. I
Man,
thought she
your
did.
charm must have been whack, dog.
See, you're with the Alliance. My brother's a private back on Earth.
Human Millard, you're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back
That's
on Earth.
crazy.
All the basic white women on the Citadel.
And the blue women too.
True. Alright, so now we can go to Cora's Den and finish out the mission there, because we got another one there. The Citadel first time around is a great spot to just level up.
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause you get so much like piddly XP from like random little side quests.
Looks like it's shut down.
But I just think that it really like takes the, you know, it's just too long. It takes the, there's not a lot of action really, except for, you know, right now. But it takes the sort of momentum down of the game. Because you start out, you know, I'm talking shit about Eden Prime or whatever, but you start out like guns hot, you know, like shit's real. And then you're just like walking around the Citadel for, you know, an hour and a half.
I'm on it.
Or long if you are doing all the side quest stuff, and it just, you know, like for instance, like Taurus in KOTOR, to, you know, bring it back to the comparison, at least it has a lot of action and mystery and defined goal and like a lot of like distinct environments and stuff. And the Citadel is kind of just, you know, space city. Yeah.
All targets
So,
down.
Jenna's supposed to be here, but she's not here right now, so that sucks. That's alright.
So why were these guys even shooting at you? I can't even remember.
So, because we're with Rex. Yeah.
Upsetting. Haters gonna hate.
Is this just gonna block our way and we're not gonna... There we go.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse work. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back.
Rat goals, yeah, hell yeah, rat goals.
This would be a good time to find.
I mean, but
somewhere
that's true. You know, Terrace is cool.
Yeah,
like Terrace
right.
takes a long time, but you're
Yeah,
never
I know.
bored on
Just take
Terrace.
it
In fact, Dantooine's the boring part of KOTOR.
It would have been quicker
Even though
if
you're
just
getting your
killed
Jedi
him.
training and stuff, you're
Shooting
just kind
people
of
isn't always the answer.
running around featureless plains for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, Terrace, you're like fighting rat ghouls and street gangs and Mandalorian pit fighters, and
Yeah.
you're solving mysteries and hunting down bounties. I mean, it's Star Wars, you know what I mean? Like Terrace is like, it's
CSEC always turned a blind eye to what went
got
on.
all the Star right off the bat, and I think, you know, it's a big reason why KOTOR is so good.
Yeah.
You know, and meanwhile, you know, this game, you know, just starts a little tepid. It gets much better near the end. I would say.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh, I forgot about this boss fight. Oh, dude.
Oh shit!
Hold the line.
Is Rex just dead? Face down. You know, Jacob, I like Paragus. Paragus is scary, right? Paragus is fucking creepy. You're the only person there. Telos is like the Citadel in this game. Telos, you're just running around a space station. It's not really that interesting. But Paragus is cool. Paragus has an empty space station. You're solving the mystery. You're getting hunted by an HK droid.
She's not here. I don't.
They introduce Darth Sion,
Wait, I don't know where the
and
Quarian
he's
is.
scary.
The Quarian isn't
You know,
here.
and there's all those
I don't
invisible
Face to face.
Sith assassins and stuff.
Nobody meets the
So
shadow.
Paragus is cool. Telos, you're
When
absolutely
she
right.
shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location.
Is in the first KOTOR.
Rex just did it.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't
How
shoot.
many people died because of him?
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah, for real. Paragus is unsettling. That's the best one. I like this puzzle. I wish this puzzle was in the Xbox version. I can't even remember what the puzzle is in the Xbox version, but it's not as fun.
It's just a pattern. You hit X, Y, B, A, whatever.
Oh, see, that one's so much better. Mass Effect 2 has that connect the dots, like, completion thing, which I think is pretty cool, and it feels like you're actually hacking something. You know?
I'm on it. I'm on it. I've lost shield.
Yeah, Jacob, Paragus was a horror movie. Like, literally, it was a horror movie. And I don't know if that was their deal with it, but I mean, if you think about it, you wake up, you don't know what's going on, there's a creepy old lady, the only other, like, normal person on the station is Atten, who is a prisoner, so you don't even know what his deal is, like, why is he locked up? You're putting together this whole mystery, now you're getting hunted by assassins who can go invisible, like, it's creepy. It really is creepy. And then they drop you on Telos, and it's just not that interesting, in comparison. Not yell about KOTOR so much on a Mass Effect stream, but I think that they're comparable.
Alright, so this is the next little spot where we have... This is where we find Tali now.
Oh, yeah. This is a good part, actually, too.
Did you bring it?
Where's the shadow?
Oh, yeah, full
Where's
cutscene,
this?
too.
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Gross, dude. Leave her alone. I remember not remembering what those dudes were. They're Solarians in full suits, but like you don't know enough about the Solarians. You haven't seen them enough. So I was like, who are they?
I'm just... He's not shooting at me.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
I'll take it.
Were you hurt in
It's
the
all
fight?
good.
I know how to look
Better
after
than nothing.
myself.
My name's Shep.
Then I
We could take her to the human.
Alright, so this is Tali. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, so she is a Quarian, and Quarians are really technically minded. They are the ones that created the Geth, the robots from the first planet,
Making your day,
as a
Ambassador.
like
She has
servant
information
race
Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss.
of synthetic,
name is
and
Tali.
eventually the
Tali Zora Narai.
Geth
We
became
don't
self-aware.
see
They have
many
like a
Quarians
hive
here.
mind,
Why did you
so
leave the
the
flotilla?
more Geth that are
I
in
was on my
proximity
pilgrimage,
with each other,
my rite of
the
passage
smarter
into
they get.
adulthood.
I've never heard of
And
It is a
they
tradition
became
among my
sentient.
people.
They asked like
Alone
what
we
their
search the
purpose
stars.
was,
Oh,
and the
throughout
or the
pilgrimage, we
Quarians, Tali's
Tell us what you
people,
know.
During my travel, I tracked a patrol.
went to war with them, and
Most
they've
of
been
the
kicked
corals
off
wiped
of their
clean.
planet
But I salvaged something
by the
from its
Geth like
artifacts.
hundreds, like in the 1800s, like our calendar. The Quarians got kicked off of their planet, and they've been living in this migrant fleet like since then for like 200, 300 years. Because this is like the 2170s, I think, in this game. And so
Any
it's like
idea what that
200,
means?
300 years they have been like living on this fleet of starships without a home. And the reason that they wear these suits
Wait, there's more.
are
Saturn
because they
wasn't
don't
working
have
alone.
a immune system anymore. Like the humanoid under there. Like you can see, like when you get close to her face, you can see she has eyes and a nose and stuff. So they're not robots or anything, but they live in these clean suits because they don't have
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
immune system.
I don't
So
recognize
they're
that
real
other
sick.
voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced
This is all
machine
very
race
important
that
as well.
existed
And I just talked over
50,000
all
years
this.
ago.
Yeah.
The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Shut up, Udina, you bitch.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
My name is Tali.
You saw me in the alley,
And I'm
Commander.
Russian?
You know what I can do. Let me come with
I guess.
I thought you were on your...
She's a mix of Russian
Saren is a
I'll take all the help I can.
Baltic.
I don't
Thanks.
know. Yeah.
You won't regret this.
Yeah, Jacob, you're
Anderson and
absolutely
I
right.
will go
I
ahead
said
and
it
get
early
things
in the
ready with
stream.
the
I don't know if you were on yet, but Mass Effect found its visual style later on. But in this one, it feels like they were making it look
Like a project.
like a
You're cutting out now.
90s. Am I still?
You're cutting out now.
Could you spare... Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia.
It's no trouble. What can I do?
My wife was a Marine. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation.
Why did they refuse your request?
I don't know. All I know, the man... Thank you for your time.
Well, yeah, with that guy, he was just asking for help. He just wanted some help. I can hear you a little bit now. Let's see, I think we leveled up again. We did. Cool. So we're level 7, almost to level 8. Ooh, we get a nice store discount, which is good. Let's see. Let's get... Okay, so first aid, we can heal everybody. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna unlock that first aid, and then next time we'll do more soldier. So charm, so we can only go up to the specific point. So I think we're gonna level up later on, and then it'll open more options. But we can only go up to the 5 that we have now. So can't go any further than that. Same with intimidate, we can't go any further than that. So like these, they all have the gray boxes. That's where we'll eventually be able to go to, but these blue boxes we can't. So, but we're getting there. Yeah, if we could get charm all the way up, intimidate all the way up, we'll be tip-top shape. Let's see, let's go to the tower. And we're almost level 8, so we're almost about to level up again anyway, which is good.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Venezia.
Venezia?
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Venezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the
this is the point where we learn
Then they
about...
vanished.
I think so. I think he did. I just sent him a message. But so
the Geth believe the Reapers
are
are gods,
the big bad
and Saren
guys,
is the prophet for their return.
We
think
learn more
the
about them as we
conduit
go,
is
so I'm
the
not
key
going
to bringing
go
them
too
back.
into detail.
Saren's
But-
searching for it.
Can you hear me?
That's why he attacked
I'm
Eden
starting
Prime.
to hear you, yeah.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Fantastic. Our
Saren
internet
thinks it
went
can
out.
Bring back the
but
Reapers.
it's back now.
That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying.
Real-
Saren wants to bring back the
we're
machines
good.
that wiped out all life in the galaxy.
We're talking to the council.
Impossible.
Joe.
It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish?
Yes, I
How come we
disconnected
found no
my
trace of
bad
their
internet.
existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
So
I
that,
tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth.
yeah,
Don't make the
90s
same
sci-fi
mistake again.
sound effects, everything.
This
Yeah,
is
like
different.
that's what I'm talking about.
The
Like
proof
it
is Saren
feels
betrayed.
like
We all agree he's using
Deep
the Geth
Space
as his
Nine or
conduit,
Babylon
but we don't really know
5
why.
The
or
Reapers are obviously
you know,
just a myth,
plus
Commander.
the
A
high
convenient
level
lie to
sci-fi.
cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
barely hear me over the game still. Really, that's weird. How about now? I'm turning up the gain on my mic a little bit.
CERN is a rogue agent on the run for his life.
But
He
now
no
it's all
longer
the
has
way
the
up.
rights or resources of
I remember
Spectre.
that
The
was
Council has
kind
stripped
of
him
an
of his
issue
position.
the first time I saw you stream New
is
Vegas,
not
but
good
not
enough.
after that.
You know he's
Yeah,
hiding
usually I'll
somewhere
turn
in
it
the
up.
I assumed
reverse.
you said-
Send your fleet
I don't
in.
want to be too loud.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's
Why are you
right.
hating on the humans?
I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador,
Baloney.
there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human spec.
Oh, it's hard to hear me
Everybody's
when they're
happy.
talking. Okay. I don't know how to fix that.
I mean, that's game audio versus your audio.
Yeah. I can keep turning
Commander
the game
Shepard,
down.
Step forward.
Oh shit, this is real important.
Yeah.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files.
Can you help
to
me do my
Ambassador
job?
This meeting of the Council is
Any
adjourned.
leads? No, get out.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now.
Hell
You should go down to the CSEC Academy.
Let's do it.
And speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything.
Which is
Come
true.
on.
We haven't done anything.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Alright, so now we're at a point. Yes, you can kill him. So now we've leveled as well. Now we're level 8. We're pretty close to level 9. But now we've unlocked not only Spectre training, but also 2 more levels of Charm, which is good.
Nice. Yeah.
And then we can still upgrade everywhere else.
What's the Spectre training do? Just like damage buffs and stuff, or
Yeah,
whatever?
so it's increased damage of all powers, health, accuracy, and regenerate extra accuracy. So, which is good. I mean, they're good skills to have.
I'd put 1 in Charm and 1 in Spectre.
I think I want to put 1
Though
in
at this point, your shotguns is getting pretty far back.
Yeah. Let's see, what would auto level be? They say assault rifle, which we're not doing. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. And we don't really use the pistol as much. We've been using the shotgun. Let's put 1 in shotgun. And then 1 in charm.
Yeah, I'm 100% down with upping your like persuasion stuff.
Yeah, because then
It's
you get so much more.
Yeah.
And then this guy. I think we can talk to Kaku now.
No.
Yeah.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate
Yeah, so you only get 2 points per level.
My name
now.
is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stoned. Maybe, but that doesn't apply to you, Ship.
Are you still uploading these to YouTube?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, today I uploaded the Smite stream from yesterday. Dude, so I was playing with my friend Cyrus yesterday on Smite, and it was going like really, really well. And then he got off, and I played on my own.
If you need anything,
and I went.
Maybe I can help.
19 and 0.
Well, maybe you can.
And I was like, oh
my
my god.
That usually means one of two things.
I demolished. It was insane.
I won't give up on my brother. Not.
I don't even know what that game is. Is it like a MOBA or something?
Yeah,
right away.
Yeah, it's
Please let me know as soon as you
Legends,
find
but
it.
with all different gods.
Did you see the new Pokemon one?
I'm so excited.
It's coming out, man.
So
Yeah,
excited.
it looks pretty cool.
Okay, like D&D. Yeah. It's yes, this is Space D&D.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It even has skill points and dice rolls behind the scenes to see if you succeed or not on stuff. And they kind of get rid of that in Mass Effect 2. But this is like basically the last. Well, Dragon Age Origins is like the last D&D game BioWare made.
Yeah.
This is the next to last D&D game that they made.
I love Dragon Age. I love Dragon Age.
Yeah, I like the world a lot. I just honestly, if we're being real, it's a hard game, and if you're not very familiar with it and you level up wrong, then you're fucked in Dragon Age.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to know exactly
and that's happened to me 3 times. I've started that game 3 times, and I have like leveled up bad, and then been like unable to progress past a certain point.
Yeah, it gets very, very difficult, and you need to make sure that your people are also up there too. So
yeah, and now that I actually play D&D, it's much easier. Like the latest run at it I took, I got pretty deep, and the only reason I'm not playing it, like I'm not continuing it, is because I started playing other stuff. But like it wasn't that I got stuck this time, which is rare because every other time I played Dragon Age Origins, I got stuck.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason.
Let's see if we can
Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Finish the damn mission.
I am not unreasonable. Why should the jellies get special
There we
treatment?
go.
Has anyone actually?
Not yet, but any good CSEC. Some other CSEC officer.
And we've got that +8.
The officer has left, and this one is free to
Free speech plus 160 experience, which makes us very, very close to leveling again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? What else do we have? We have another couple missions. Those are all going out. Embassy Lounge. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one guy we gotta talk to. But yeah, I'm gonna be I'll do Dragon Age soon. I keep saying it, but that was like me saying I'm gonna do the Lego, and I finally did the Lego on Tuesday.
If I were you, I would finish New Vegas before you start something else.
Yeah. Well, New Vegas.
And you probably don't want to be running 2 BioWare games at the same time, too. So.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, dependent. Like, what all are you running through right now that is like continuous? Just this and New Vegas.
Yeah. This New Vegas. Chris would be the jellyfish dude.
No, dude, Chris would be an Elcor for sure.
So they finally. I only hope you better.
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander.
No, I think he'd be a Volus.
What can I do for you now?
Nah, dude,
I'm a Volus.
No, the Council wants to make humanity the. I'm a busy man, Commander. We.
I keep thinking I'm gonna talk to this guy. It's not him. It's Boskar. I think it's that. Yeah, there he is.
My goodness, your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble.
Well, like,
finding his
you know,
wife's
other
body.
than Garrus and Saren, they really even have like the same facial
with any
markings
type
and
of weapon
stuff.
damage we've seen before.
You think her body might be?
No.
dangerous?
Oh, yo, go show Chris and Elcor.
Respectfully, Serviceman
I understand.
Commander, you have... Tell Samesh that the body...
Alright, Samesh, you're getting your body back. Alright, let's go find an Elcor.
There's one in that office over here, like through that door, I think. No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's an Elcor. See, Chris, they're swole as shit.
A Krogan or a Turian? They're both dinos.
They're both dinos. Krogans are more bug people.
I think Krogans look more dinosaur-esque.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Krogans are very dinosaur. Turians are like bugs.
Yeah.
And then Solarians are frogs, basically, and Elcor are elephants and jellyfish. Or Hanar. Volus are little fat guys in spacesuits.
Okay, so now we can go back and talk to Jenna, I think. We're just trying to get these quick level ups, and then we'll... Actually,
You're finishing all... You basically ran to one end of the Citadel, picked up all the bullshit you needed to complete all these little quests, and then ran back here and completed all of them.
Yeah. Are they going to attack us again? No.
Oh, I never noticed that neon Asari up on the wall above you.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Normally, something like that, like an asset like that, design they would reuse over and over again, but that's definitely the only place.
Why do I get the feeling
I need to talk to you about your work with Cecil.
I don't know what you're
This
doing.
isn't...
I need to go. I'm busy. The other way doesn't help you.
This bitch. What's up, Chelik? What's going on, bitch?
Dude.
If you've got questions
Wearing a
about
hat.
Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy. Push it off. Damn newcomers.
I guess we'd better go find.
Alright, so it's another trap, I think. I think this mission is another trap.
It's a trap.
Remember when we saw him?
Amar Akbar? Oh yeah, we did see Amar
Yeah.
Akbar. Awesome. I forgot. He was the puppeteer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was the voice
Commander,
actor, but he definitely was
I
the
wasn't expecting to
puppeteer.
see you again.
I don't know
Is
if
there
they're
something
any
you want?
different.
You can start by telling
I'm
me...
not sure what you're referring to.
We're not buying it.
It was the weirdest panel. It was like they got all the Star Wars people that they had, and it was like Darth Maul,
Can go.
Admiral Akbar's puppeteer, and like Darth Vader's
not as bad as you
bodybuilder
think,
that was in the Darth
Khalid
Vader
and I
armor.
just got a little...
And it was like none of us were ever in a scene together, ever.
Yeah.
Tool that can act...
What's so special?
But we're the Star Wars panel.
Commander.
Also, I'm Ray
You know
Park,
what
Darth Maul, and I want to talk to you about karate.
Decided to keep the
Because
data
it's
for
the only
himself.
thing I care about.
Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
Good luck, Commander. Your stand
I
to make...
suppose a little scanning.
The data you're gathering for me is useless.
I'll go have a
Thank you.
chat.
And happy
Let me
scanning,
do the
Commander.
mission. Just let me do the mission. Just let me do it. Come on, give me the mission.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want
Moorland.
many good... Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Moorland.
Very good things.
See, Moorland looks different. Like, all the Solarians look the same, but he's like a second character model that they rarely use. He's got like big scales and like a wide jaw. The rest of the Solarians don't look like him. It's very strange.
Wait, when did I sell upgrades? What? Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, no, dude.
That's right. No, I did. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I think what's funny about this game is you can put no skill points in a certain weapon, but eventually you'll be good enough with it because you have like the dopest gun ever. And so like even if you are not good, you're still like very efficient just because it's a very good gun.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's check out this map.
Man, that's a bad map.
Oh yeah, the reporter. We gotta bring her to the thing. Yeah, dude, we literally did like all the quests that are that are on here.
Yeah, dude. Because they're all fetch quests.
Yeah.
They're like vaguely world building or like tonal stuff. So they don't need you to really do anything. They just want you to run over here, look at something, or pick something up, and then come back and tell me you did it.
Yeah. Emily Wong, what's going on? We never talked to the racist
She's a space.
guy.
Oh yeah,
Word
talk to
on
the
the
racist guy.
I was sure he was a big player.
These OSDs might
It's
have
important
the
to tell him
information
to
you're
eat shit.
Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my...
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be exclusive.
We're
the Vorpal sword. I don't want to talk about Vorpal swords ever again.
I had a Vorpal sword in our D&D campaign. And it was like, it basically ruins the game. But I had fun with it.
Remember the one shot that we played, that I ran, and I gave one of the guys a Vorpal sword. And I didn't think about it, and then he was like, "Yeah, I got a natural 20." I was like, "Yeah, okay, what?" So he was like, "It cuts off his head." I was like,
yeah, and then summon the drag. Wasn't it like the blood hit the dirt and then it summoned the dragon, like it completed a ritual or something?
Yeah, I don't remember what I said, but it was like spur of the moment. I was like, "That's not how that happens. No, you don't do that."
That's bad.
Some
what
shells.
is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a... I was just tipping the scales and...
We are just
recording
gonna
logs is
easy.
easy.
Right in, dude.
I just need a few more recorded... I just need a few more wins recorded. Nothing like my system eventually will. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable. Of course.
Right.
Well,
So
off you go.
now we
That
go
data
talk
won't
to
collect
Dorn,
itself.
and we're gonna get some stitches. So we're gonna snitch.
Nice.
Hey, any luck with Jenna?
We're Paragon.
That's great. Oh,
Hell yeah.
Is Doran up here?
He's upstairs, I think.
Hello again.
I've got some...
I saw him using it earlier.
Cheaters.
Who's the Solarian?
I agree with you on that.
At video poker?
If she wanted to come,
Whatever this game is.
enjoy your time here at Flux.
We leveled. All right, we can keep going. Charm, actually.
I think you can actually play this game too.
Quarry, yeah, we can. Let's do.
You remember that they took out the chance corner in Pokemon because it was gambling, but back in the 90s they didn't give a shit if kids were gambling. Game Boy game.
I didn't know. I didn't remember that they took it out.
Yeah, they took it out in like the Kanto Let's Go Pikachu one for Switch. It's not in there, and it may even be not in Soul Silver and like that far back.
Huh.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device?
Yeah.
Actually...
This is absolutely the worst day of my
You're no
life.
help at all. Alright. So we are now level 9. I can't believe we go up to level 60 in this. I feel like that's very, very high.
Yeah, and especially if you do a new game plus and you start out at like level 40, like you're not gonna get to level 60. Like you just don't. Like, and basically that's why they have New Game Plus. But when you import like a level 40 character from New Game Plus, you end up hitting level 60 and you are like unstoppable. You have so much money. You have all of your gear. Like you are just like a force of nature.
You just walk in. You walk in. See you around, Commander. You're like, "What's up? I got a big gawk."
I mean, yeah, you would say that if it was 2011. But I guess this game's 2007, so it's fine.
Exactly.
But you end up having like full proficiency in guns you never use. You know what I mean? Like it gets wild.
Coming up in a report
You got like
today,
full
Emily
intimidate,
Wong
full charm.
investigates
You are just
corruption on
like
the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Torben. Young and lonely. Ipanema goes walking in.
That's exactly what's going on.
I again, I don't have game audio, but if that elevator music is the girl from Ipanema, I would shit.
It is. It was.
Amazing. There should be a mod that makes all the elevator music the girl from Ipanema.
But that would be too perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's already a good game. You don't want to make it like so good.
Right.
You gotta talk to the Spectre requisitions guy.
Yeah.
Right here. Even though you can't afford anything, I think he gives you something for free.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. System's telling me to offer you. Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry.
Just show me.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
What you got, scum.
You idiot. This isn't my favorite shop on the Citadel.
Is this better than what we have? No. This is barely better than what we have. Can we afford it? That's the question.
It looks like it's 3,600. Oh no, you have 3,600.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to do some missions and come back and deal with it.
Yeah, when you finally get that like level 10 like assault rifle,
yeah,
it'll be worth it.
What's up, Jolene?
Hello again. Did you
What's
have...
up,
been lying.
Jolene?
I was afraid Shorban would kill me.
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorban.
I appreciate the help.
That dude's a bitch. My skill is too low to decrypt. Can I have one of them do it, though? I can't remember. They don't.
I don't even think you can take control of other party members in this game.
No, you can't. I thought you could assign them to do stuff, though, but I guess not.
Detective Jellic. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking? You could have blown Jenna's...
We were trying.
I gather
It would be weird if you could.
It might seem cold.
You know what I mean?
Do you
Like
really
KOTOR
need to risk
Dragon
her
Age,
life
you
to get the
can.
information you
But
want?
in this game,
This
for
job
whatever
isn't
reason, I feel like it
easy
would be
and
very
it's
strange to
usually-
play
but since your
as
sympathy is
Rex,
part of
for
the job,
instance.
now-
I don't know
that
that
still
way.
leaves my case unsolved. I'm trying. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods.
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford.
Yeah, it's absolutely a bunch of walking around, but later, when we go to space, it'll be a bunch of Jeep stunts.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's basically just 100% Jeep stunts, and then shooting for a little bit, and then you get back on your ship and you walk around and you talk to people.
And don't forget
like
the giant space snakes.
Space snakes. Oh yeah, space snakes. Shit gets real.
Real deep, real quick.
Real deep and fast and quick. Gross. These trees. Let's talk about them. They're very orange. A gentleman's club in the wards.
I am a gentleman. I'm a distinguished gentleman, yes.
In full body armor.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So in Dragon Age, when you get Dragon Age and have Mass Effect on the same system or whatever, you can get Dragon Age armor.
Oh yeah, the Blood Dragon armor. It's
Yeah,
like a
dude.
DLC thing. I had it in Mass Effect 2, but I'd never played Dragon Age. So like I had the download code for it, like with the Game of the Year edition or whatever for Mass Effect 2.
Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to talk to the girl.
Oh yeah, Jacob, I did answer it. I'm in One Piece. I'm back to Water 7, and I've been up to an East Lobby before. So like I'm almost as far as I've ever been.
This dancing is me,
This is
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for
I forgot that it was a meme that Shepard was bad at dancing.
Yeah. I feel like there's something else that we need to do. Oh, he said talk to Jax, right? Where's that mission?
Who's Jax?
Did I not pick up the mission from that guy?
I don't even know who Jax is.
So, the guy that we just talked to get Jenna at her work said that he needs us to talk to Jax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll go back to him. I want to go back to Presidium at the embassies to talk to the Indian guy.
Yeah.
Get that experience, level up like 5 times.
Hello again, Commander.
I just love that you were like, yeah, I'm not going to do any side quests. And you're like, never mind, I'm going to do every side quest.
I know.
Oh, yeah, this is Private Batia's husband that you just talked to. I forgot about that. Yeah, coming up with some good shit in One Piece. I've always really liked in any slabby that fight with all those zone types. That's the animal people, right? In One Piece. Anyway,
I don't know.
You need to check out. I'm sorry, I'm talking to somebody in the chat about One Piece. I don't keep like randomly bringing it up to you.
Not now. You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
Alright, I think we are now caught up. Except for the fan, Conrad Werner. Won't mark everything viewed though. So unusual readings, that's one that we gotta go out to. Transmission we gotta go out to. Gotta go out to. Gotta go out to. Gotta go out to. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on our ship and we're gonna get out into space and then we're gonna probably call it a night.
Hell yeah.
I think we've done.
So you think you're gonna do Mass Effect once a week?
Not once, maybe once every other. Unless there's a lot of like demand for it, then yeah, I'll definitely do it once a week.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully next week I'm moving though, so we might. It might just be an earlier day, like Tuesday instead of Thursday or something.
The Biotics
But I'm
commandeered a
also
freighter and were
working
last
both
seen in
this
the
weekend
Hades
and next
Gamma
weekend.
cluster. No demands
So,
have yet been made.
Got a lot going on.
I like I said, I'd be happy to come back on the Mass Effect ones if you liked having me here, if the chat liked having me here. So I'm into it. I love Mass Effect. I know too much about it.
No,
so, yeah.
I'm glad that you were telling everybody everything about it. That way I didn't have to. So
you don't have to remember minutia about space aliens from a video game.
Exactly. Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. And back down. Yeah, like Oblivion. I'll talk about Oblivion all day. I'll talk about Skyrim. I'll talk about, those I know.
But Mass Effect,
is one of my less.
This is mine. This is the one that I know, like in my bones. This and Star Wars. Those are the two things that I know for sure. Like everything about, like too much about. So,
in a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And the Steam summer sale just hit. Ugh. I don't have money to get any games, so I'm not going to. But
yeah.
Now, if people wanted to donate to,
I always end up bits in chat so we can afford Steam Summer Sale.
Throw me some bits in the chat, and subscription or $5, and we'll take
It's
care.
really an investment, honestly, because that's how I buy video games. So, if you want to watch me play them, you pay me to get. I keep saying it, but I'm really just like stricken with this Shepard. He's a very handsome boy.
Yeah, Daniel Craig looking ass.
It's Daniel Craig, this pointy-nosed Daniel Craig. With Val Kilmer's hair from Top Gun.
Oh my god, you're right. It really is. That's fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, here's our mission. What's up, Udina? Little bitch ass.
Big news for you, Shepard. Captain
You
Anderson
bald
is
ass
stepping
from the
down as
Widow's Peak
commanding officer
having
of the
ass.
Normandy. The ship
I
is
really
yours
don't
now.
like him, man. I really don't like
No,
him.
he sucks. Udina
He's quick
sucks.
and quiet.
Like,
You
straight
know the
up.
crew.
Always.
Perfect
He's, like,
ship for Inspector.
irredeemable.
Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her.
I
sir.
know you will, Commander.
I want the
You
truth.
needed your own ship. I was in
Yeah,
your
you
shoes
gave
20
me that
years
shit.
ago, Shepard.
Why didn't
You
you
gave
ever
me
What was
that
I
shit.
Ask me. I had my shot.
We have
Find out.
This whole
what Sarah
backstory
is
is
after on
basically
Shepard.
that
But if they do exist,
that
We have report. Your
Captain
actions-
Anderson was almost the first human Spectre 20 years ago,
And then they told him
and
to
he
fuck
went.
right off.
Well, he went on a mission with Saren,
Yeah.
and Saren blew the mission and like betrayed
Stand
Anderson,
by. Sure.
and then talked shit about him to the council.
Contamination.
And then the council was like, "No, thank you."
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics.
And here's Seth
Just
Green
watch
with
your
his
back,
brittle
Commander.
bone
Things
disease.
go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
And
Saren's out there.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander.
Oh yeah, now we
100%.
get to say some
Intercom's
say some
open.
words.
You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore.
The captain gave up everything.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
We can't fail.
He's like, "Get out of here."
Alright.
You take your orders from me, Seth Green.
I am your master now. I'm the master and commander.
Alright, you want to cut it this time and next time meet the crew?
Yep, that's what we'll do.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's the first save that we did. That's a terrible idea.
Ooh, living recklessly.
Dude. Oh, but it auto-saves. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, I had a little mini heart attack.
That
I
was
like,
three out of the 20 hours of this game.
hoof. Big hoof. But thank you, Nick, first off, for coming on, talking with me, talking to everybody.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Yeah, we'll do it again. This'll be the Mass Effect crew, and then if anybody else wants to join in the conversation, we can do that. The chat is the best way to do that, but maybe we'll have some extra guests or something.
Thanks to
yeah,
my
almost
friends who came in and watched when I texted them about it. That you don't know, but I have friends from high school and work and stuff that came in and watched. So thanks, guys.
And thanks to my friends that did, even though I sent
Yeah,
to I think 900 and some odd people. But you know, people have lives. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, thank you everybody for checking it out. If you liked what you saw tonight, if you liked listening to Nick and I talk, go ahead, like, subscribe, punch the button, hit the button. If you have Amazon Prime, connect that
Nuke it
to
from
your thing.
orbit.
Nuke it from orbit. Spirit bomb right down into that button. If you have Amazon Prime, connect it to your Twitch. Throw me one of those free subscriptions you get. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, so I might stream again tomorrow. Definitely not this weekend, but maybe Monday or Tuesday. Something else. I've been doing a lot of Fallout, a lot of Smite. The Witcher. Oh yeah, I gotta play The Witcher again. because we did an episode.
Oh yeah, I missed your Witcher stream. I need to check that out.
It was good. It was good.
Into it. I never played the. I like the show though. So.
Yeah. So the show. So you remember the episode in the show with the Striga?
Oh, you did the Striga fight.
So we don't do the Striga fight. That's what it starts with. That's what the whole.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's the opening cutscene, right?
You watch the cinematic, and it's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. My friendship.
But yeah, the video games have nothing to do with the show. So.
Yeah, the show the books take place after the game. It's something weird where like the games literally don't affect the plot of the thing, and the show is like separate and strange. I don't know.
The book is separate from the show, which is separate from the video games. Yeah, and each one of those is separate from each other, I think. So.
Well.
But it's all the same world, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, like the games and the books are definitely in the same timeline. Anyway, we're being pedantic.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off again. Thank you for coming by, Nick. Thank you for coming by, Nick's friends. Thank you for coming by, everybody else in here checking it out. And we'll see you soon. And actually, I'm gonna send a raid. No, I'm not. I don't know who to raid. Let's see who's on. We'll send everybody to Logan.
Nice.
Logan's a good guy.
He's doing an art stream. That's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna send him to that. We're gonna send everybody over there. So have fun. Watch Logan do some foo-woos and
whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know. See you guys next time.
Bye.
I don't know if it stopped it or not. It didn't.